My wife, don't leave.
Yi Jinshen, there is a divide between immortals and mortals. Let us part ways here.
Sigh. The wife I shared my life with day and night severed all ties with me the moment she awakened her mid-grade spiritual root.
Indeed.
There is a divide between immortals and mortals. Today is my 100th birthday. I've lived a long life, yet I have no spiritual root, no achievements, no money, and I have never once left this village.
Hehe, Grandpa Qingshan. I picked a basket of wild cherries from the mountain today. They're so sweet. Try some.
So sweet.
Hey, thank you, Arya.
Today is your 100th birthday. This basket of wild cherries is my gift to you. May you live to be 1,000 years old.
Live to be 1,000. Wouldn't that make me an immortal? Heavens.
Oh my.
Immortals.
May I ask what brings you two esteemed immortals to our Peach Blossom village?
Gather all the children in your village who are over 10 and under 18 to have their spiritual roots tested. Those with spiritual roots will return to the sect to cultivate.
Let's go. Let's go.
80 years ago, my wife awakened a mid-grade spiritual root. She abandoned me and our child to leave. Now that I am near death, watching this only adds to my sorrow.
I'm a bit scared.
Hehe, don't worry, Arya. It's just a simple test. Go on.
Dew metal and water spiritual roots. Spiritual energy affinity 35.
High-grade spiritual root.
A high-grade spiritual root. Once we bring her back to the sect, we will surely be handsomely rewarded.
Could I also?
Be tested. Fairy sister, could I ask you for a favor? What is it? Please test Grandpa Qingshan too. I want him to come with me to the Chunqiu sect. Yeah.
You don't understand.
100-year-old mortal's lifespan is near its end. Testing his spiritual root is pointless.
Please, I beg of you. Li Qingshan, give it a try.
Huh?
Huh?
What is going on?
The spirit testing stone is activating on its own.
Huh?
99 inches. Pure gold Tao resonance.
This is the legendary wood attribute heavenly spiritual root.
With an affinity of at least 80, how could this possibly appear in a 100-year-old mortal?
Heavens.
A heavenly spiritual root.
Old, sir.
You possess a once in a myriad years heavenly spiritual root.
What a shame it is too late. At 100 years old, his vital energy is depleted, and his meridians have withered, even with a heavenly spiritual root. What of it? The first step of drawing qi into the body alone would exhaust your remaining life force.
It is indeed a pity.
Fairy sister, I beg of you. Grandpa Qingshan has a spiritual root. It's the best one, a heavenly spiritual root. He can definitely cultivate. Please take him with you, or I won't go either.
Bringing back a 100-year-old with a heavenly spiritual root is almost certainly a futile investment. How would the sect view this? Very well, Li Qingshan. For the sake of Arya's devotion, and considering your heavenly spiritual root, I can take you to the Chunqiu sect. Are you willing?
He's so old.
Is it even worth cultivating immortality?
This old man is willing.
She actually agreed.
Thank you, Fairy, for granting my wish.
Arya, thank you. No, I should address you by your formal name, Zhou Taoyao.
This is wonderful, Grandpa Qingshan. We can embark on the path of cultivation together.
Do you want to say goodbye to your mother?
I clearly had no spiritual root. Yet now, at 100 years old, I suddenly possess a heavenly spiritual root. This gourd is truly mysterious.
After 100 wasted years, I thought I was already on the brink of the grave. Who would have thought that at the very end of my life, I would truly embark on the path of cultivation?
What? A heavenly spiritual root.
That's them. Indeed, a natural aura of spirituality. For our Chunqiu sect to have such a heavenly spiritual root
Is truly a blessing from heaven.
Martial Uncle Zhou.
It's not Arya.
This is... Old brother. Do you just look a bit old for your age? No matter. Our Chunqiu sect has spiritual elixirs to replenish vital energy and blood, as long as you are not over 60.
Well,
This old man is exactly 100 years old this year.
How old?
100 years old.
$100 old.
His vital energy is completely depleted. His meridians are like rotten wood, and his sea of consciousness is as muddy as a swamp. To think a heavenly spiritual root
Would appear on him. How cruelly the heavens play with us.
If only it were 80 years earlier, or even 40 years earlier, with the resources of the Chunqiu sect, we could have cultivated a nascent soul-perfected lord, with even a hope of reaching deity formation. But no. Despite having a heavenly spiritual root, drawing chi into his body will be as difficult as climbing to the heavens. At most, he can extend his life by another 8 to 10 years. As for foundation establishment, it is a pipe dream.
What is the use of...
Elder,
How should we arrange for him?
Our sect's resources are limited. No extra resources will be provided. The Hall of Abandoned Treasures on the back mountains still needs a guard. Give him the title of an altar disciple, responsible for daily chores. Whether he can gain anything depends entirely on his own fortune.
The Hall of Abandoned Treasures sounds remote, but it is indeed quiet.
Grandpa Kyushin.
Junior Brother Lee, this is the Hall of Abandoned Treasures. There is a small hut behind the hall. You will live there. Your duty is to sweep the dust daily. Just make sure things don't collapse and hurt anyone. This is your identity J token and the basic chi guiding technique, the Changchun manual. The spiritual energy is thin here. Take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, don't wander around aimlessly. There are barriers deep in the back mountain. It's very dangerous.
Shen Qingci. Back then you looked down on me for having no spiritual root, saying there is a divide between immortals and mortals. Today, I, Li Qingshan, have also stepped onto the path of cultivation. If we meet again, will you still remember the past? After 100 years of mortal life, with one foot in the grave, being able to catch a glimpse of the immortal path
Is already an unexpected blessing.
Since my path is set, I shall let nature take its course.
The Changchun manual consists of 10 layers containing sect rules, general knowledge, and cultivation techniques.
Corresponding to levels 1 to 10 of the Qi refining stage.
With the heavenly spiritual root, sensing Qi is possible.
But with my vital energy and blood withered,
and cold yin energy invading my body.
Cultivating will be as hard as climbing to the heavens. Since I will be living here for a long time, I should clean this place up.
I have learned some basic knowledge about cultivation before.
This is a low-grade Qi guiding pill.
Although its spiritual energy is weak and impure, it is not a waste pill. I drank the water from this gourd and obtained the heavenly spiritual root. Perhaps Urya also obtained her spiritual root because of it.
I wonder if placing this chi guiding pill inside will trigger any change.
One, two, three, four pill vein.
This is a supreme grade Chu guiding pill.
This heirloom gourd is actually a treasure. It can upgrade the quality of pills.
Wood attributes spiritual power. First layer of chi refining. With this yellow gourd,
My future is finally looking up.
the scrap treasure shop only has 1 year's worth of inventory. And there aren't many intact discarded pills. This yellow gourd can actually turn waste into treasure. It can directly transform a low-grade pill into a supreme grade one. Even discarded pills can be upgraded as long as a trace of medicinal power remains. But residue that has completely turned to dust or clumped together cannot be enhanced. I'm rich! I've really struck it rich this time.
My top priority now is to refine these pills to boost my own strength.
If these supreme grade pills are exposed, I'm afraid I'll meet a gruesome end.
Third layer of chi refining.
3 months, 3 levels of chi refining. I heard that even for those with a heavenly spiritual root, reaching this stage takes at least a year. Supreme grade pills are indeed incredibly effective. However, my stock of discarded pills has run out. Next, let's test the gourd's other abilities.
It can even revive and upgrade withered spiritual herb. 1 year old.
About 20-year-old. If only you could grow a bit bigger.
Bigger. Grow even bigger.
Even bigger.
Even bigger, even bigger.
The gourd's ability to shrink and grow is linked to my mental power.
Shrink.
This is perfect.
It's easy to hide when shrunk. From now on, I'll call you the Rui Gourd.
Upgrading a low-grade artifact to a supreme grade 1. Only damaged but not destroyed items. Items that still retain a trace of spirituality can be transformed and enhanced. This gold is a treasure trove. A commoner carries no guilt. But possessing a treasure makes him guilty. This secret must never be revealed. Since the Rui Gourd can even upgrade spells, I wonder if this cultivation method can also be upgraded to the next level. The longevity scripture is endless. A path of infinite vitality and lifespan. Its profound methods are 10 times superior to the Changchun technique. The spiritual power cultivated at each level is several times more pure and robust. It also nourishes the physical body, delays aging,
and extends one's foundational lifespan.
Just in the chi refining stage alone, it can extend one's lifespan by 60 years.
This is absolutely defying the heavens.
This Ruyi Gourd is truly a treasure of creation.
To cultivate the longevity scripture, I must disperse my current cultivation and start over. But I am already 100 years old. Dispersing my cultivation is too risky.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Since a path to heaven lies right before me, how can I hesitate just because it's difficult? First level of chi refining.
This longevity's spiritual power is so vast and immense, it's actually not weaker than my previous third level of chi refining.
Li Qingshan.
Greetings, Senior Sister Ye.
Li Qingshan, it seems the Hall of Discarded Treasures hasn't completely disheartened you.
You even made progress in your cultivation.
Thanks to you, Senior Sister. I tried practicing the Changchun technique in my spare time and managed to make some minor progress.
You actually succeeded in drawing chi?
After months of bitter cultivation, I fortunately reached the first level of chi refining.
For you to successfully draw chi at your age and in this environment, the heavenly spiritual root is indeed extraordinary. Unfortunately, your meridians are severely blocked, and your vitality is depleted. This first level of chi refining is probably your limit.
Had I not lost my cultivation, I would have already reached the third layer of chi refining. Fortunately, losing my cultivation helps avoid suspicion. To catch even a glimpse of the immortal path is a supreme blessing. I dare not ask for more. Thank you, Senior Sister, for your guidance that day. I was just wondering, Senior Sister, do you know of a cultivator named Shen Qingci?
Shen Qingci of the Beast Taming Sect. She has a mid-grade water spiritual root and cultivates diligently. She is now at the peak of foundation establishment.
How enviable to be a foundation establishment cultivator.
These two are first-tier, mid-grade chi and blood pills, which can replenish your chi and blood. They might be of some help, perhaps granting you another year or two of life.
Thank you for your generous gift, Senior Sister.
No need for formalities.
I only came this time for a routine clearing of the abandoned ruins.
Senior Sister.
I have one more favor to ask. My cultivation is meager, and living in such a remote area, I feel quite uneasy. I wonder if Senior Sister could bestow upon me a few basic defensive spells, not to defeat enemies, but just to protect myself in case I encounter venomous insects or wild beasts.
Very well. These 3 jade slips contain 3 basic spells: the Fireball Technique, the Flying Rain Technique, and the Breath Concealment Technique. The Fireball Technique consumes a lot of spiritual chi, so use it with caution. The Flying Rain Technique is a movement art, while the Breath Concealment Technique consumes the least energy. It might be the most practical for you.
I, Li Qingshan, thank Senior Sister Ye for imparting these arts.
Conceal the breath, hide the trace, keep the spirit focused within, and return chi to the Dantian.
This technique is exactly the life-saving skill I need most. A top-grade chi and blood pill! The low-grade spells Senior Sister Yan gave me have now upgraded to Tier 1, Rank 7. They pose a massive threat even to those at the peak of chi refining.
This is the heart concealing art.
Once mastered, even Foundation Establishment cultivators won't be able to detect my true cultivation.
I must master it.
I must succeed. Otherwise, possessing such treasures is a death sentence. Only by mastering the heart-concealing art will I have a foothold.
Chi refining level 4.
Releasing my divine sense at only the 4th level of Chi refining. The longevity art is indeed formidable.
Well, you old man. Yes, you. Come over here. I have some questions for you.
Senior sister.
What are your orders?
Are you the outer disciple guarding the stump? Truly old and useless. Tell me, did anyone deliver a batch of discarded trial artifacts a few days ago? Was there a palm-sized crimson bird-shaped jade pendant among them?
To answer, senior sister. This old man only cleans every day. The newly delivered items are all piled up in that corner. I haven't had time to sort through them yet.
You didn't notice? Why use is an old useless fool like you then?
Go find it, quickly. What are you staring at with those old eyes of yours?
Get over there and rummage through that junk pile right now. If you can't find it and delay my business, you'll pay dearly.
Yes. This old man will search for it right away.
Hurry up! Have you not eaten?
Those old bones are just in the way. What a useless waste.
You're dragging your feet. Just looking at you infuriates me.
You.
This is a humiliation.
No.
I must endure this. A little impatience will ruin great plans. Only by surviving will there be a future.
Please calm down, senior sister. Please calm down.
This old man will look for it right away.
Old fool, I'm giving you 3 days. Turn this wretched shop upside down. But you must find that red sparrow jade pendant. I will return in 3 days. If I don't see the jade pendant, I will tear
your old bones apart and feed them to the beasts in the back mountain. Do you hear me?
Yes, I understand. This old man understands. I will surely do as you command.
Junior brother Li.
I heard senior sister Zhang was just here.
It's you, senior brother Zhang.
Yes, senior sister Zhang just left. She threw quite a temper tantrum.
Junior brother Li, you are in big trouble now. She is the direct granddaughter of Grandmaster Zhang Yuzhen, our sect's golden core elder. Senior sister Zhang Hongxiu has been spoiled since childhood. She rules the roost in the inner sect. If she really gets angry, no one will be able to save you.
The granddaughter of a golden core elder. What should I do? Senior brother Zhang, you must save old Xiao.
Junior brother, let me be frank with you. The red sparrow jade pendant senior sister Zhang is looking for is said to be a decent treasure. If you find it, whatever you do not give it to her directly. Give it to me first, and I will hand it over to senior sister Zhang. I have a good relationship with her. If I present it, she won't get angry. If you give it to her yourself, she might just kill you to keep it quiet. Do you understand her yourself? Don't worry, once you're in the sect, I'll naturally look out for you, and you'll definitely get your share of benefits.
Does he think I'm a 3-year-old child?
I see. Thank you for the guidance, senior brother Zhang. Thank you for saving my life. If I find old Xiao, I will definitely bring him to you first, senior brother.
I see things haven't been easy for you. Here are 2 spirit stones and a tea gathering pill. Take them, heal up, and find that jade pendant as soon as possible. Remember, let me know the moment you find it.
Yes, of course. Absolutely. Thank you, senior brother Zhang. Take care, senior brother Zhang.
Trying to use this old man as a stepping stone.
It's too early to tell who will be the stepping stone.
This is a talisman treasure, a single-use treasure that only golden core cultivators can create.
Powerful enough to threaten or even kill Foundation establishment cultivators.
No wonder Zhang Hongxiu was so anxious. Zhang Ming was right. If I hand such a precious treasure directly over to Zhang Hongxiu,
he might kill me to keep it a secret. But if I don't,
in 3 days.
How will I deal with him?
Perhaps I don't have to give it to Zhang Hongxiu at all.
I must step off their chessboard and find a more reliable backer, turning this hot potato into a protective shield.
You old geezer.
Shopkeeper, I'd like to exchange some spirit stones.
Old sir, according to the rules,
1 mid-grade spirit stone exchanges for 105 low-grade ones. That's 210 for 2.
how does that sound?
The Wang family's rate.
Is 1 to 1 在100 100 100 100 100 is 1 to 1在 is 1 to 1在
Let's go with what you said.
Just the discarded pills from the waste shop aren't enough. I need more pills. Exchanging these spirit stones for pills is much safer.
Shopkeeper.
Do you have any pills here that can boost cultivation?
Of course.
These are low-grade Tier 1 Qi gathering pills, Qi boosting pills, mid-grade Tier 1 Qingling pills, and Qinghua pills.
Then, do you have any top-grade pills with 4 pill veins?
Old man, have you lost your mind?
Hardly anyone in the entire Chunqiu sect can refine top-grade elixirs.
A perfect quality Qi gathering pill costs at least 20 spirit stones each. Who can afford that?
I see. I'll take some of these elixirs.
1 bottle of Qinghua pills, and 10 bottles each of Qi gathering and Qingling pills.
Shopkeeper, what kind of book is this?
This is the Cultivation Compendium. It contains plenty of insider information about the Chunqiu sect. For instance, the details of the various fairies.
Shopkeeper, who is this Ye Ling Shuang? Why is she ranked first among the disciples you must never provoke?
You don't even know who Ye Ling Shuang is. She is a true disciple of our Chunqiu sect at the great perfection of Qi refining.
The #1 fairy of the Chunqiu sect.
Word has it she is connected to that legendary nascent soul supreme elder.
Her background is that powerful.
Either way, just make sure you don't offend her.
I'll take my leave. How much for this roll?
350 spirit sands for this, and 10 spirit sands a bottle for the Qi recovery pill. As for the waste pills, you can take them all for 1 spirit sand.
Although these pills are of poor quality, they are much cheaper than the ones in the shops.
I can see you're having a hard time too.
Give me 2 bottles each of hemostatic powder and Qi recovery pills, and I'll take the waste pills too.
That will be 30 spirit sands in total.
My revealed cultivation is only at the first level of Qi refining. Spending too many spirit stones would be too conspicuous. It's time to leave.
Where is he? Damn it. He got away.
I didn't expect it to be this dangerous even within the sect. Alright. I won't end this seclusion until I break through to late-stage Qi refining.
Senior Sister Ye.
Li Qingshan, what are you doing here instead of the waste treasure hall?
I have an urgent matter to report. It is of grave importance. Senior Sister, could we speak in private?
Come with me.
I found this by chance while clearing out the discarded item. It seemed quite extraordinary, so I wish to present it to you, Senior Sister.
The Red Sparrow Talisman treasure. How could such an item end up in the discarded treasure hall? Where did you get it? Speak the truth.
2 days ago, Senior Sister Zhang Hongxiu came to the discarded treasure hall, asking me to help her find a jade pendant. I
later found this deep within the waste. It was covered in grime at the time.
And only after cleaning it did I realize how extraordinary it was.
Remembering Senior Sister's previous help, I did not dare conceal it, so I came specifically to present it to you.
Do you know what this is?
I do not know, Senior Sister. I only felt it was extraordinary.
This is a talisman treasure created by a golden core elder. Its power is enough to threaten Foundation establishment cultivators. Since Zhang Hongxiu asked you to find it, Why didn't you give it to her directly? Why bring it to me?
Senior sister Zhang Hongxiu whipped me and said she would kill me to silence me if I failed to find it. I was afraid that even if I found it and gave it to her, she would still silence me.
I only beg that senior sister, in consideration of my sincerity, might offer me some protection
and grant me a way to survive.
You are indeed a sensible man. Do you understand that harboring a treasure invites disaster? I grant your request. As long as you keep to your place within the sect, I, Ye Lingshuang, can guarantee your safety. Here are 100 low-grade spirit stones and 3 bottles of qi gathering pills. Take them and focus on your cultivation. This Vera talisman can withstand a full force strike from a late-stage qi refining cultivator. And this golden needle talisman can kill a mid-stage qi refining cultivator. Keep this for self-defense. And remember to stay safely in the Hall of Fragmented Treasures. And avoid courting trouble again.
Thank you for your generous gift, senior sister. And thank you for your protection.
With her words and these resources, I should be safe, at least for the short term.
Junior brother Li! Junior brother Li!
Senior brother Zhang, what happened?
Something major has happened.
You didn't find the jade pendant yesterday, did you?
That's right. Old man Xiao searched everywhere but couldn't find it.
It's a good thing you didn't. That crimson blood jade pendant was found by junior sister Ye Lingshuang.
Early this morning, Zhang Hongxiu stormed into Ye Lingshuang's cave abode, and the two of them got into a fight. In the end, Zhang Hongxiu was no match for Ye Lingshuang and was badly injured. The matter was brought before the elders. The jade pendant went to junior sister Ye, while junior sister Zhang was sentenced to 6 months of confinement.
I see. Thank you for telling me, senior brother Zhang. That was a close call.
You got lucky this time.
Half a year. Ye Lingshuang has bought me 6 months of safety. Within these 6 months, I must increase my strength as much as possible. The 4th level of qi refining is far from enough. After half a year of seclusion, relying on countless supreme elixirs and the longevity scripture, I have finally reached the 7th level of qi refining. At this moment, the spiritual energy in my dantian is so dense that it rivals that of an ordinary cultivator at the 9th level of qi refining. We even greet perfection! The longevity scripture is truly defiance of heaven. Now that half a year has passed, Zhang Hongxiu must be out. I cannot pin all my hopes on Ye Lingshuang. I must rely on myself.
Grandpa Qishan! Grandpa Qishan! Are you there?
Arya, is that really you?
Grandpa Qingshan, your complexion looks much better than last time. And you've even broken through to the qi refining stage.
Thanks to you, these old bones of mine didn't toil in vain. Look at you. You've grown into a young lady after just a year apart.
And your cultivation has progressed so rapidly.
Grandpa, I've been accepted by a master. It's Elder Liu Yunyan of Danxia Peak, a cultivator at the late Golden Core stage. This time, I broke through to the 3rd layer of qi refining, and only then did I manage to beg master to let me come out and see you. Grandpa, this is a genuine Outer Disciples identity jade token. I begged my master to help get it. From now on, you can collect 5 low-grade spirit stones and a bottle of qi nourishing pills every month. Plus, here are the spirit stones and pills I've saved up. Keep them for your own use first.
Taoyao, thank you. Speaking of which, Arya, you really are my benefactor. If you hadn't pleaded with Ye Lingshuang, I wouldn't have had my heavenly spiritual root detected.
Much less enter the Chunqiu sect.
Grandpa, why are you being so polite with me? It's just a pity that my cultivation is still low, and I don't have much say in front of my master. Otherwise, I could have gotten you a better place to stay.
Knowing you care this much is more than enough for Grandpa. Besides, although this waste treasure hall is remote, it is quite peaceful. It's just that I'm getting old, and sometimes I want to go out and see the world. I wonder if the sect has the kind of easy missions that require disciples to go out and stay stationed somewhere for a period of time.
An out-of-town guarding mission? Yes, there are. The outer hall should have some. I'll go with you.
Sigh. Zhang Hongxiu is incredibly vengeful. Once her 6-month confinement ends, she definitely won't let this drop. A direct confrontation is the worst option. I must temporarily leave this place of trouble. No problem. How may I help you?
My grandfather wants to take on a relaxed mission to be stationed outside, preferably for a longer duration, preferably far from the sect's main gate.
Yes, indeed. Qingyang Market is 1,300 li from the sect. We need a disciple to stay there for 3 years, handling simple coordination and liaison work. It's usually a very leisurely post.
Excellent. I'll take this one.
I'm just looking for some peace and quiet.
All right.
I wonder how Senior Sister Ye Lingshuang is doing lately.
Senior Sister Ye, she is a legend among us disciples. Word is she obtained a great opportunity recently and went straight into seclusion upon her return, seeking to break through to the Foundation establishment realm.
Ye Lingshuang is in seclusion to break through to Foundation establishment. Without her backing, if Gang Hongxiu comes looking for trouble,
no one will be able to help me in time. This only makes me more determined to leave for now.
Stay safe and take care.
Hey! You old geezer, stop right there.
If you know what's good for you.
Hand over all your spirit stones and valuables. If we're in a good mood, we might just spare your old life.
Good heroes, I am merely sent out by the sect on official business. I really don't have anything of value on me.
Cut the crap. Sect disciples have even deeper pockets. Get him.
Just one chi refining level 5 and 2 level 4s.
Damn it. A 7th grade flying sword? How is this possible?
Having lived for 100 years, what haven't I seen? Slaying rogue cultivators is no different from killing bandits in my youth.
they don't even have storage bags.
Fortunately, I have the Rui Gourd.
Li Qingshan, the one guarding the Hall of Ruined Treasures, given your age and cultivation level. There is a yard for junk and scrap at the east end of the market. It will be under your charge from now on. You'll have 3 duties. First, collect discarded talisman papers and refining scraps from the shops daily, and the medicinal dregs, and transport them to the east yard for incineration. Second, you are responsible for the food and lodging of 5 outer sect disciples. Third, receive ordinary documents and messages from the sect, and pass them to me. Do you understand?
This disciple understands. I will do my best. Burning waste fits my specialty perfectly. Just what I want.
I might just salvage some treasures from the cultivator's scraps. Well,
show him to his quarters.
Yes.
These 4 are outer sect handyman disciples. The incinerator is inside.
It's better than the one at the scrap shop. At least it doesn't leak.
Eighth level of chi refining. A year of hard cultivation, and success has naturally followed.
After cultivating the longevity technique, my internal mana is close to the peak of chi refining.
My fire arrow and flying red spells are finally fully mastered.
The limit of the chi refining stage. A lifespan of 140 years.
Cultivating the longevity technique adds another 60 years, giving me a total of 200 years of lifespan.
I am 103, meaning I still have over 90 years left.
Once I break through to the foundation establishment stage, my lifespan will surge once again.
There is so much to look forward to in cultivation.
However, my offensive and defensive methods are still too limited. I need to acquire more means of self-defense. Steward Zhao, I would like to request a day off today.
Granted.
Shopkeeper, how much for this shield and these talismans?
Ah, you have a keen eye, Elder. Although this green pattern shield is 70 to 80% damaged, it was once a high-grade magical artifact. This low-grade magic weapon has enough power to withstand a full-strength strike from a mid-stage chi-refining cultivator. You can have it for 20 spirit stones. As for these talismans, Tier 1 low-grade is 1 spirit stone each, and Tier 1 mid-grade is 3 spirit stones each.
Wrap them all up for me.
What about these scraps?
I'll take them back to weigh down my pickle jars.
To weigh down pickle jars? Fine, you can have them all for 1 spirit stone.
What will they become by tomorrow?
A top-grade defensive magic weapon. Its aura is almost at the level of a spiritual weapon.
With this shield, no one in the chi refining stage can easily breach my defenses. A top-grade talisman. A trump card that can turn the tide of battle in a critical moment.
Wutu Chugang. A top-grade defensive spell. Once mastered, its defense rivals that of a top-grade defensive magic weapon.
Light-splitting shadow sword art. A top-grade offensive spell. It splits the sword light, blending illusion with reality.
Blood-burn evasion.
A special secret technique. By burning essence blood, speed skyrockets. It's the ultimate life-saving escape art.
I'm rich.
This time, I've really hit the jackpot.
As great as these treasures are, I must master them to turn them into real power.
For offense, I have the Red Dragon Sword, the Light-Splitting Shadow Sword Art, the Fire Sword Art, and top-grade offensive talismans.
For defense, I have the Cyan Vein Shield, Wutu Chugang, and Vajra talismans.
For escape, I have the Swan Flight technique and Bloodburn evasion. For stealth, I have the breath-concealing art.
I am now invincible within the chi refining stage. Even against an early foundation establishment cultivator, I stand a good chance of escape. Zhang Hongxiu, once I take one step further, it will be time for my return. So, I am already 105 years old.
2 years of arduous cultivation to reach the 9th layer of chi refining.
My mana is already no weaker than that of an ordinary early foundation establishment cultivator.
In 2 more months, my mission here will end.
When I return to the sect, I'll use the turtle breath technique to conceal my power, showing only the 3rd layer of chi refining. That should do.
I don't know what Zhang Hongxiu's cultivation level is now, but when I return, we must settle this once and for all.
Steward Li! Steward Li! Steward Li!
Junior brother Wang, why are you in such a panic?
This is bad. Something terrible has happened. In East Tide, so many demon beasts. They've surrounded the market town. The Grand Array is about to collapse.
How could there suddenly be so many Tier 1 demon beasts?
I don't know. There was no warning at all. It's as if they were driven or lured here by something. Look at their attack formation. There must be a Tier 2 demon beast controlling them from behind.
A distress talisman has already been sent to the sect. Everyone, hear my command. Defend the formation's core at all costs. Pour in your mana and hold out as long as we can. Form a defensive barrier. Fight these beasts to the death.
I'll fight you to the end.
A tier 2 demon beast. I can't worry about that now. Qingyang workshop is doomed. I must leave immediately.
Chenfeng,
you promised me. As long as I trigger this beast type,
you would hand over the memory jade to me.
Junior brother Zhang, calm down. That jade record of you using the heart-devouring goo to ambush our senior brother and steal his fortune will naturally be returned to you. But if word of this gets out...
Qingyang workshop is already ruined. The golden core cultivator will be here any moment. What more do you want?
Our goal is not just this minor Qingyang Fan clan, but rather the newly promoted foundation establishment cultivator of the Chunqiu sect. Once the Chunqiu sect learns this place is besieged by the beast type, they will surely send foundation establishment cultivators to the rescue. The leader will likely be someone who has just reached foundation establishment and needs experience to consolidate her cultivation, namely Yeling Shuang. As long as we kill her, it will be a grand achievement. By then, not to mention your sister Liu Yongyu, even helping you achieve foundation establishment is entirely possible.
Yes.
Kill a foundation establishment cultivator. Senior brother Chen. We are only in the qi refining stage.
Fool. Since I dared to plot this, how could I not be prepared?
A talisman treasure.
You just need to control that dumb wolf and make the beast tides attack fearsome to force out their foundation establishment cultivator. Leave the rest to me.
Understood. The Howling Moon Wolf King has been temporarily controlled by my secret key and flute, and will follow orders to intensify the attack.
Very well. Go, and remember, we are bound together in this now. An old geezer at the 3rd level of Qi refining, delivering himself to my doorstep. How pathetic. But unfortunately, you must die.
To think there were actually 2 cultivators of great perfection in Qi refining hiding behind the beast tide.
They are so vigilant and ruthless, trying to silence me without a second thought.
The beast tide must have everything to do with them. It seems I have no choice but to take action.
Impudent demonic cultivators. How dare you trespass upon the territory of our Changqiu sect?
Senior Sister Ye?
Senior Sister Ye arrived at just the right time.
Ha 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 ha. Yeling Shuang, you did come after all. So this is you.
I wondered why a beast tide suddenly hit Qingyang Market. It turns out you are the ones driving them.
Demonic fiends, prepare to die.
Yes.
A buy one get one free deal. Complete with a foundation establishment old ghost. Perfect. I'll finish you both off together.
What a dangerous aura.
It's a top-grade demonic talisman treasure.
You're next, 叶无双。
Demonic fiend, don't be so arrogant.
In the end, you will still die by my hands, Chen Feng's hands.
Don't worry, I won't give you a quick death.
Snuffing out a genius like you with my own hands is truly delightful.
What?
Who on earth are you? 张铁, what are you waiting for?
Kill Yiling Shuang immediately.
Kill her, and I'll return the jade slip to you and give you all my treasures.
Die. Senior Zhu Qing, I am an inner disciple of the sacred sect. My master is a golden core elder. Why must you form a deadly feud with our sacred sect over a dying Yiling Shuang? If you are willing to stop,
I am willing to make an oath on my heart demon to never pursue this matter.
And offer up all my possessions to recommend you to the sacred sect, where you can receive personal guidance from our golden core patriarch.
Are you finished?
Then die!
Li Qingsheng, what is going on with your cultivation? To think you could actually injure a cultivator at the peak of chi refining?
It's a long story. We shouldn't stay here. Let me take you away first.
The energy of my longevity art can heal you.
But the longevity scripture is of grave importance and must never be exposed.
Junior brother Li. What elixir is this? Its medicinal effect is so potent. Where did you get it?
And your cultivation.
Good. This is a perfect excuse to explain my artifacts and cultivation. Senior Sister Ye, it is a long story. Actually, it was just pure luck. A year ago, I found a cave abode in the outskirts, containing the remains of a Foundation establishment predecessor. Inside, he left behind his flying sword, several bottles of elixirs, some spirit stones, and a fragmented jade slip of a cultivation technique.
Relying on the predecessor's legacy, I managed to break through to the 6th layer of chi refining.
The elixir I just gave you was the best one remaining. I have shallow knowledge and didn't know its exact name. But sensing its extraordinary potency, I gave it to you in a moment of desperation. Please do not blame me, Senior Sister.
I see. This is your immortal fate. Why would I blame you? If not for the talisman treasure you gave me earlier, and then this elixir, I fear I would have. Li Qingshan, you have saved me twice.
You flatter me, Senior Sister. If you hadn't guided me into the sect back then,
and helped me so many times, I would have returned to dust long ago.
Being able to help you today is only my duty. However, Senior Sister, I am getting old and possess mediocre aptitude. I have no other desires but to live a few more years in peace. Obtaining this opportunity has already left me anxious, for fear that harboring such treasures will invite disaster. Could you please keep my modest cultivation and the cave inheritance a secret, Senior Sister?
Rest assured, I swear by my Dao heart that what is spoken here will remain between us, and never be mentioned to a third person. You have shown me kindness, and I, Yiling Shuang, am by no means ungrateful. Since you wish for a peaceful life, I will certainly help you secure it.
Thank you for granting my request, Senior Sister.
Li Qingshan.
What do you plan to do next?
It is time to return to the Chunqiu sect.
Zhang Hongxiu's confinement ended long ago. If you run into any trouble upon your return, you can come to me.
Thank you, senior sister.
Zhang Hongxiu, more than 2 years have passed. It is time to settle things once and for all.
That Foundation establishment martial uncle perished under a demon cultist's bizarre talisman treasure to save me. Relying on the life-saving treasure my master bestowed, I managed to turn the tables and kill the enemy. However, I was severely injured and couldn't move. Fortunately, Junior Brother Li was quick-witted enough to hide me.
So I could heal. Thank you, Junior Brother Li.
I've already reached the 9th level of Qi refining.
And even with the Rui Gourd, the items in the abandoned treasure hall are no longer of much use to me. Li Qingshan greets senior sister Ye.
Junior Brother Li.
Zhang Hongxiu went into seclusion a few days ago, preparing to break through to the Foundation establishment stage. It will be several months before she emerges. She has likely forgotten you by now. She probably won't cause you any trouble, so you don't need to worry too much.
Thank you, senior sister Ye.
Seclusion is good. At least I'm safe for now.
But if she succeeds in Foundation establishment and targets me after emerging,
how will I resist her?
I must find a way to increase my strength and even reach the Foundation establishment state.
To achieve Foundation establishment, I need a Foundation establishment pill.
Foundation establishment pills are extremely precious, and they are strictly controlled by the sect. It seems they can only be obtained from the pill hall.
Senior sister Ye.
I want to go to the pill hall.
You want to go to the pill hall?
I am already old, and the path of cultivation ahead is difficult. However, I do have some interest in the Tao of Alchemy, thinking that I might learn a thing or two in the pill hall, so that in the future, I can refine some pills to extend my lifespan and stabilize my essence.
Very well. The pill hall is indeed quieter and richer in spiritual energy. I have some connection with an elder in the pill hall. I can arrange for you to enter as an alchemy apprentice. If you break through to the late stage of Qi refining, I will find a way to make you an inner disciple.
Thank you for granting this, senior sister.
Have you heard?
Old man Li, who burned trash at the scrap shop, has somehow
gotten so lucky that he ended up in our pill hall.
He has a heaven spiritual root after all. So what if he's 100 years old? Who knows? Maybe he can even become a nascent soul ancestor.
That is hilarious.
Over 100 years old and still coming to be an alchemy apprentice. Does he even recognize all the basic medicinal herbs?
I heard he is close to senior sister Yi. She probably took pity on him and found him a quiet place to wait for his death.
A century of experience in the mortal world has long worn away my temper. These idle rumors are nothing but a passing breeze to me.
It's Master Yan.
That's Master Yan. Many Foundation establishment alchemy were trained by him personally. He is one of the few in the pill hall who can refine Foundation establishment pills.
Could Master Yan be here to select an alchemy apprentice? Everyone, look sharp.
What is your name?
Replying to Master, this disciple is Li Qingshan.
100 years old, and you still want to learn alchemy?
Yes.
Though this disciple is advanced in years, I yearn for the Tao of Alchemy, and am willing to give my all to try.
Yearning for the path of alchemy. More like you're desperate and just trying to coast along. Alchemy is no child's play. It requires talent, and even more, perseverance. You don't have many years left to live. How much perseverance can you have?
This disciple knows he is dull-witted, and has few years left. Precisely because of this, I know how precious time is, and dare not slack off in the slightest, only seeking to have a clear conscience.
Tomorrow, come to Alchemy Room C7. Within a year, if you cannot recite the introductory guide to 10,000 herbs inside out, then get lost, and don't waste my time.
Thank you, Master.
What? Master Yan actually chose Li Qingshan.
Old Li has struck pure dumb luck.
Why him?
Li Qingshan, the harvesting time and processing method for this 3-leaf green branch are clearly written in the book. Are your old eyes failing you, or did you simply not memorize?
And the flame control.
I've told you so many times. Refinement requires simmering over a gentle flame for 12 sheets.
What kind of flame control is this?
Are you running a kitchen stove?
His comprehension and temperament are excellent. It's a pity he's too old, his foundation too weak, and his control of spiritual energy is a fatal flaw. Otherwise, sigh.
What a pity.
If Master Yan knew that the apprentice he thinks has weak spiritual energy and rough flame control is eating his discarded pills like jelly beans, I wonder how he would feel.
A breakthrough. The aura at that moment was definitely not just the 6th level of chi refining.
Master, I recently felt my bottleneck loosening and just managed to break through to the 7th level of chi refining.
I suppose you're still somewhat useful. I didn't waste my breath on you. Now that you've broken through, try helping control the fire and start learning from scratch.
Yes, thank you, Master. Though the 7th stage of chi refining is still shocking compared to the 9th stage or great perfection.
It is much easier to explain.
Watch closely, boy. The Foundation Establishment Peel seizes the creation of heaven and earth. Its essence is to defy fate and change one's destiny. Forging the Tao Foundation is difficult for 3 main reasons.
First, the main ingredients are extremely hard to find.
The 3 main ones are the 900-year-old 9-leaf purple sunflower, the seeds of the aberrant heartfire lotus, and the refined essence of 1,000-year stalactite nectar, each of which is incredibly precious and near extinct.
The Foundation Establishment Pill. The long-awaited opportunity for Foundation establishment. I can finally see a glimmer of hope.
Second, their medicinal properties are violent and extremely difficult to fuse. With 3 distinct attributes, yin and yang clash. One must use immense spiritual sense and precise spiritual power control to find the balance. A single slip-up, and the furnace will explode, destroying the pill. Third, the moment the pill forms, an internal pill tribulation will arise. As the Foundation Establishment Pill defies the heavens, its formation will automatically trigger a trace of internal pill tribulation.
This step has the highest failure rate.
Sigh. I'm old. My spiritual sense is no longer as sharp as it was in my youth.
Master, may I keep these failed pills?
What use do you have for these failed pills?
Their medicinal properties conflict and their spiritual energy is violent. They are useless and even harmful.
I wish to keep them for observation and study. To observe where mistakes are likely to occur during refinement and learn from them. Perhaps I can also sense a trace of the lingering Tao rhythm of the Foundation Establishment Pill, which might be of some small benefit to my cultivation.
Here, it's just a pile of trash. Don't leave it in the alchemy room to clutter the place.
Thank you, Master.
Master.
1 mid-grade pill and 9 low-grade ones. I haven't failed your trust. You old fellow, your comprehension is indeed decent. Having observed these 3 batches, how much did you grasp?
Your mastery is profound, Master. Your disciple is dull-witted, and could only grasp the surface. I deeply feel the vastness of alchemy, and how insignificant I am.
At least you know your limits. Clean up, you're dismissed.
Yes, Master. $13 quarters is more than enough.
Even with the Supreme Foundation Establishment Pill, where should I choose to establish my foundation?
Establishing my foundation within the sect will cause a commotion. That will be far from small. The longevity art alone is hard to fully conceal. I must leave the sect and find an absolutely hidden place. When I traveled from Peach Blossom Village to the Spring and Autumn sect, I passed by a desolate ancient battlefield ruin. The spiritual energy there is chaotic.
perfect for concealing the phenomenon of my breakthrough.
Foundation establishment is no small matter. I must make thorough preparations. I'll head to the Sutra Pavilion first. Conceals the secrets of heaven and shroud one's cultivation into invisibility.
Old senior brother, are you sure you want to choose this? This thing has been sitting here for hundreds of years, and no one has ever mastered it. You'll just be wasting an opportunity.
Thanks for your concern, junior brother. I just thought the name sounded impressive and wanted to take it back to study. Whether I succeed or not, it will at least pass the time.
Sai, considering your age.
Let me tell you an interesting story.
This fragment was unearthed from an ancient ruin hundreds of years ago, causing quite a stir back then.
But in the end, nobody could master it.
Some speculate that this is just a tiny remnant of the true heaven-shrouding secret technique, a supreme method rumored to obscure the perception of the heavenly Tao. Unfortunately, it is only a fragment, which no one has ever successfully cultivated.
Have you heard? Elder Zhang Yuzhen's beloved granddaughter,
Senior sister Zhang Hongxiu, failed her attempt to reach Foundation establishment a few days ago.
She failed. How could that be? She was so well prepared.
Word is that at the critical moment, her inner demons backlashed, almost damaging her Tao foundation. Now she is recuperating in her cave dwelling.
Elder Yuzhen was furious. He plans to have her attempt Foundation establishment again once she recovers.
Zhang Hongxiu's failure to reach Foundation establishment has bought me precious time. However, Elder Zhang Yuzhen will spare no expense to help her attempt it a second time.
Once she succeeds and ends her seclusion, she will be even harder to deal with. I must establish my foundation as soon as possible.
You have a keen eye, fellow Taoist. This is a treasure from ancient times.
Shopkeeper, let's not play games here. This is just a worn-out ancient artifact. Its defense is weak, and its concealment effect is minimal.
5 low-grade spirit stones, and I'll take it off your hands to study its ancient runes.
5 is far too little. Make it 7 spirit stones, and it's yours, Hing.
50 spirit stones. Why don't you just rob me? Other than being a bit tough, this scrap metal has absolutely no spiritual energy fluctuations.
Fellow Taoist, this came from the ancient battlefield.
Who knows what great secrets might be hidden within it?
50 spirit stones, non-negotiable.
This thing is actually quite heavy.
How much for this?
40 spirit stones, and it's yours.
10 spirit stones. I'll buy it to weigh down my pickle jar.
20 spirit stones is my lowest offer.
If the little heaven-shrouding technique can truly be completed, even if only partially,
it will be of tremendous help to me.
Good. From now on, I shall call you the Shadowless Cloak.
Rank 3. This definitely falls within the realm of rank 3 spells, or perhaps even higher.
Excellent. Excellent. With these 3 great spells to protect me,
My survivability and concealment will be elevated to a whole new level.
To fully master the Little Heaven Shrouding secret technique requires the Foundation Establishment realm.
I have no choice but to head to the ruins of the ancient battlefield.
Senior Brother Wang. Long time no see.
Oli, I heard you transferred to the Alchemy Hall. How is it going?
Must be easier than incinerating waste, right?
Thanks to you, Senior Brother. I'm just learning the basics under Master Yan.
Senior Brother, I've recently taken an interest in alchemy and want to try refining a foundation strengthening peel. It requires gloom flowers,
which I heard can occasionally be found in the Black Wind Mountains to the north.
I'd like to take on a long-term mission to go there and try my luck.
The Black Wind Mountains are quite remote. Further north lies the ruins of the ancient battlefield. The spiritual energy there is highly chaotic, so barely anyone goes. However, there is a 1-year mission to harvest gloom flowers. It pays 30 spirit stones. I'll assign it to you.
Old Li, you're not young anymore.
Be careful out there on your own. Don't venture into the depths of the ruins. Once you gather enough, come back early.
Thank you for your concern, Senior Brother Wang. I will be fine.
With this formation guarding the area, my safety should be assured.
If the outside world knew that someone was using a perfect foundation establishment pill so extravagantly to establish their foundation,
it would surely drop countless jaws.
Perfect foundation establishment.
A legendary Supreme Dao artifact. 1 in a million.
What's going on? Why is the spiritual energy of heaven and earth surging wildly?
What a terrifying vortex of spiritual energy. Which senior is breaking through here? Could it be a golden core master?
My divine sense is comparable to that of a late stage or even great perfection foundation establishment cultivator. The century wasted, but with foundation establishment achieved today, I am reborn. The path to immortality is within reach. I wasted 100 years in the mortal world, thinking I would soon turn to dust. Yet in just 7 years, I have become a foundation establishment cultivator with a lifespan of 400 years.
Did I still end up alerting others?
Big brother, this formation is about to collapse.
The treasure inside will soon be ours.
Keep pushing. An extraordinary treasure must be emerging.
Yeah.
Who dares disturb my cultivation?
Huh? F air! Senior, spare our lives!
We had no idea you were in seclusion here, Senior. We thought a rare treasure was emerging. We beg you, Senior, spare our insignificant lives.
Scrap.
Indeed, when enemies meet, their eyes blaze with hatred. He has probably long forgotten that old man from the Waste Pill Hall.
What caused that heavenly phenomenon just now? Did a rare treasure emerge? Hand it over. That is not something you can possess.
You misunderstand. There is no treasure. The commotion was merely caused by me breaking through to a new realm.
A breakthrough? Do you take me for a 3-year-old child? Since you refuse to do this the easy way, you have to do it the hard way. Uncle Feng, capture him! Perform a soul search, and we will know the truth.
How dare a mere top-grade artifact block my spiritual flying sword? You overestimate your strengths.
Uncle Feng, you are a foundation establishment cultivator. Hurry and finish him off.
This Feng Shu seems to have let his guard down and isn't defending with full strength. This is my chance.
Fire arrow technique, 白皙.
No.
You actually killed Uncle Feng. My grandmaster is Zhang Yuzhen, a golden core elder of the Chunqiu sect. How dare you touch? A single hair on my head? Grandmaster will surely extract your soul and refine your spirit. Kneel and beg for mercy now, and hand over your treasures. Maybe I can still beg Grandmaster to spare your life.
I must not let him escape. Otherwise, the consequences will be endless.
You dare?
Sure.
Who is it?
Who dared to kill the descendant of Zhang Yuzhen?
It's Grandmaster Zhang!
What happened?
Why is Grandmaster Zhang so furious?
It seems that something has happened to senior sister Zhang Hongxiu.
Junior sister Chan, what has made you so furious?
My descendant Soul Jade has shattered. Their life ended outside the sect. This enmity is irreconcilable.
No matter who the killer is, or if they flee to the ends of the earth,
I will extract their soul, refine their spirit, and grind their bones to ashes.
Golden Core Master, Zhang Yuzhen.
I found you. Little thief, pay with your life.
Zhao Wuxiu has actually perished.
Who could be so bold as to harm the direct descendant of a Golden Core Elder?
Judging by the direction Grandmaster Zhang went, he is heading north to the Black Wind Mountains.
A great calamity is coming. A great calamity is coming.
In Grandmaster Zhang's rage, a bloodbath is surely about to unfold.
I can't escape in a straight line. I will definitely be caught. My only option is to head to the ancient battlefield, known as the Forbidden Zone of the Living.
Get out here.
you killed my descendant. No matter if you flee to the ends of the earth, this seat will surely drag you out.
I will extract your soul, refine your spirit, and burn you as a heavenly lantern for 10,000 years.
Impossible. That figure clearly vanished in this very area. He must have used some secret technique or treasure to hide himself.
Little thief, don't think you can hide forever.
I have memorized your aura. The moment you show yourself,
I will definitely find you.
The danger is not over yet. Zhang Yuzhen will never let this go.
I must increase my strength as soon as possible.
This is a spiritual weapon. It's vastly stronger than a magic weapon.
The Changchun True Essence Scripture.
A complete cultivation method leading directly to the nascent soul stage.
The ultimate signature technique of the Spring and Autumn sect.
I've hit the jackpot this time.
More importantly, this Changchun True Essence Scripture
might also be upgraded by the Gourd.
A top-grade spiritual weapon. The Frost Sword.
What a treasure.
The Gourd truly did not disappoint me.
Eternal Langjiaodi, Everlasting True Essence.
It grants an extra 60 years of lifespan in Qi refining, 120 in foundation establishment, 240 in golden core, and 480 in nascent soul.
Excellent.
What a marvelous longevity scripture! The Gourd is truly defying the heavens.
4 top-grade spiritual weapons for offense and defense.
Complete with hidden weapons and formations. The Xuanhuang Dragon Lock Array can actually withstand attacks from a golden core cultivator.
Heaven is on my side.
Heaven is truly on my side.
Possessing such treasures makes me a target. The most urgent task now is to quickly convert these gains into combat strengths. For top-grade spiritual artifacts,
Initial refinement is complete. Now that I've initiated the longevity true art, my cultivation is completely stabilized at the early foundation establishment stage.
It's time to leave this place.
Even if someone who knew me stood right in front of me, they probably wouldn't recognize me.
first, I must find out Zhang Yuzhen's whereabouts.
Although the lesser heaven-veiling secret art is incredibly wondrous, who knows what divine abilities a golden core master might possess.
Greetings, fellow Taoist. What has happened here? Why are so many fellow cultivators gathering?
Did you just emerge from seclusion, fellow Taoist? The Xuantian secret realm has opened ahead of schedule. It's a once-in-a-millennium opportunity. Inside, there are remnants of ancient sects and spiritual herb gardens, and even opportunities to form a golden core or nascent soul. The 8 major forces join hands to barely open the entrance, and now all qualified cultivators are allowed to enter.
The Xuantian secret realm, a legendary trial ground created by the ancient Xuantian sect, appears only once every 1,000 years. The resources inside are far beyond the outside world, but the danger is just as immense. Forget it.
With the Rui Gourd in hand,
and practicing step by step, I won't lack any cultivation resources.
Staying alive is the most important thing.
A bunch of chi refining trash, yet you dare to dream of claiming the opportunities of the secret realm. Perfect to serve as cannon fodder to scout the way for our Xinglu sect. If you know what's good for you, follow us quietly.
Otherwise, we will send you to your graves right now. With my current strength, instantly killing these 3 foundation establishment demonic cultivators wouldn't be difficult.
Golden core demonic cultivators, and there is more than one.
A moment of impatience could ruin my plans. If I act now, it will inevitably draw the attention of a golden core cultivator, which means certain deaths.
I'll play along for now, then find a chance to escape once inside the secret realm.
At least you know what's good for you.
Let's go.
Once we enter the secret realm, you better obediently scout ahead. If you find any treasures and report them in time, we might just spare your lives.
I never expected to run into you here. Back then, you said we were parted forever.
Now I am also a foundation establishment cultivator.
I heard there are unusual disturbances in the core area of the secret realm this time. An extraordinary treasure might be about to emerge.
No matter how good the treasure is, you need to be alive to claim it.
Every time the secret realm opens, less than 30% make it out alive.
The 8 major sects agreed that golden core cultivators cannot enter, leaving the disciples to compete based on their own abilities.
What a bullshit agreement.
It's clearly the Xuantian seal that restricts golden core cultivators from entering.
Otherwise, those golden core cultivators would have rushed in long ago. The entrance to the secret realm has stabilized.
Are we just cannon fodder?
Move out.
Rush in.
Run.
Opportunity and danger coexist. Although I had no intention of entering the secret realm. Since I'm already here, I might as well see if I can seize some opportunities.
You useless trash. Go! Kill these beasts!
I must conceal my cultivation so they don't find out.
Useless trash. Keep up.
If you fall behind, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Senior brother, is the news reliable?
Is the spirit liquid immortal spring really in this area?
Nonsense. The Elder paid a heavy price just to deduce this approximate location. Word has it that the spring only condenses a tiny pool every 100 years. That spring can not only instantly restore spiritual power, but also cleanse the meridians and solidify the foundation. It works wonders for breakthroughs in the foundation establishment realm.
But I heard it's guarded by a closed-eye golden eagle at the late foundation establishment stage.
It won't be easy to deal with.
What is there to fear? We have plenty of ready-made cannon fodder to distract that feathered beast.
We'll take the opportunity to seize the spring water.
A spiritual spring and a demon beast of Lake Foundation establishment.
It can instantly restore spiritual power and cleanse the meridians while solidifying the foundation. This is a massive temptation for me as well. I should bide my time for now and let them lead the way.
Listen up, trash. Do you see that golden eagle and bee? The spiritual spring is right next to its nest. Now charge over there. Shout loudly, provoke it, and draw it away. Anyone who dares to retreat, I'll kill them myself.
Charge.
I can play dead and reap the rewards of their struggle.
What's going on? Who did this?
Damn it. Which of these useless bastards isn't dead yet?
Oh no! This masked man has targeted us. Xingzhen, stop him!
Damn feathered beast.
Talisman treasure.
No choice now. Kill this beast, and we'll use its essence, blood, and beast core to make up for our losses.
We finally killed the beast! Quick! Go retrieve the spiritual spring water!
Watch out!
Who's there?
It's you?
You play dead, you bastard! Who on earth are you?
You dare kill a disciple of my Yinlu sect? There will be no place for you to hide, under heaven or on earth.
So, a mid-stage Foundation establishment demonic cultivator
Cannot even withstand a single blow.
Once, the Foundation establishment cultivators who were so out of reach in my eyes can now be slain with the wave of a hand.
Is this the spiritual liquid immortal spring?
Truly extraordinary.
In the Qi refining stage, most cultivators just linger around the periphery. The core area is mostly filled with Foundation establishment cultivators. Disguising myself as Qi refining would stand out too much. Early Foundation establishment is not too weak to be pushed around at will, yet not too strong to attract unwanted attention.
The ruins of Xuantian sect, the former Xuantian sect, is said to have been the #1 sect in this realm 10,000 years ago.
Zhenrui, hands off the treasure!
That old bastard actually recognized me.
Just as expected.
All the good stuff has long been looted clean.
What could be inside? 1,000-year-old vermilion fruit.
It is fully ripe and mature.
It's the primary ingredient for refining various Tier 3 pills. Consuming it directly can greatly increase
one's cultivation and strengthen the physical body. Even golden core cultivators would be tempted.
Kid, hand it over. How can a mere early Foundation establishment cultivator like you lay hands on such a heavenly treasure?
Fellow Taoist of the Kuiba sect, I was the one who found this first.
Caught the crab. Since I saw it, it's mine. If you know what's good for you, hand it over obediently and sever one of your arms.
Then maybe I will consider sparing your miserable life.
How could an early Foundation establishment cultivator be this strong?
A top-grade spiritual artifact.
And you've hidden your cultivation.
Alright, it's just a misunderstanding. I'll leave right away.
How about we let the matter drop?
Why is Ye Lingshuang here?
Never mind. I should keep my distance to avoid exposing my identity.
His figure and decisive actions in battle seem somewhat familiar. No, that's impossible. That man was only at the qi refining stage, and he was already so elderly. He couldn't possibly possess such strength and such a youthful face.
It must be my imagination.
I'm afraid Ye Lingshuang saw some of my moves just now. Even though she didn't recognize me, I still shouldn't linger here for long.
Judging by this woman's attire,
She must be from the Tianmo sect. The spiritual pressure radiating from her
is actually at the great perfection of Foundation establishment.
What guidance do you have for me?
Were you the one who killed the Kuba sect disciples in the herb garden and took the vermilion fruit just now?
What do you mean by that, fellow Taoist?
I do not understand.
No need to deny it. I happened to pass by and witness the entire thing. With only an early-stage Foundation establishment cultivation, you instantly killed a mid-stage Foundation establishment body cultivator in a counterattack. Your methods were decisive and ruthless, and your concealment skills are outstanding. You are definitely no ordinary rogue cultivator. However, I have no interest in that vermilion I approached you because I want to cooperate. Cooperate? It is believed to be the place where the core disciples of the Shutian sect receive their inheritance. The ancient Hall of Inheritance likely contains cultivation manuals, divine ability jade slips, and even ancient treasures. However, its outer barrier is powerful and requires a special method to open. I cannot succeed alone. I have been observing you for some time. You are meticulous, and your methods are extraordinary. And he seems to have some knowledge of restrictions as well. Cooperate with me. You and I join forces to break the formation. I'll give you 30% of whatever we find in the palace. Refuse.
His cultivation is far superior to mine. He must be a true disciple of the Heavenly Demon sect, with unpredictable methods.
If I refuse outright, I might be killed on the spot. I must agree.
Dealing with a tiger is extremely risky. He will likely kill me to silence me once I've served my purpose. But right now, I have no choice but to yield to the circumstances. I appreciate your high regard, fellow Taoist. I am willing to assist you, and I hope you will keep your word.
Very well. A wise man submits to circumstances. Follow me.
Fine, I will play along for now and see what secrets this ancient hall holds. The moment things go wrong, I'll use the Earth Escape technique and all my trump cards to flee.
Watch me closely. One wrong step, and you'll trigger the killing formation. Even a Golden Core Master won't be able to save you.
The complexity and power of this outer restriction
are far beyond my imagination. As expected, it is guarded by a triple -3 primal formation. This first layer, the thick earth ward, focuses on defense. It must be breached by brute force, or a specific earth-attributed treasure. Leave it to me. The second layer is the nether water yin thunder sword. It is extremely sinister, corroding spiritual power and physical bodies. But I have a secret treasure to counter it. However, this third layer is the most troublesome. It is the minor void mirror. It seems weak, but it is excellent at reflecting attacks and distorting spells, making it extremely difficult to strike directly. We need extremely precise divine sense to locate its ever-shifting nodes and break it with precise force. Fellow Taoist, I leave this sword to you. I know you must be holding back, fellow Taoist. There is no need to hide your true strength now. If we cannot break this barrier, we will both return empty-handed.
This woman clearly had a plan for the first two restrictions. She was well prepared, yet she left the hardest, most complex, and most dangerous third restriction to me. She is both testing and using me. But since things have come to this, I have no retreat.
I will do my best.
Let's go. As expected, the core inheritance was taken by predecessors long ago.
Without extraordinary perception, it would be impossible to notice.
It seems luck is not on our side. This place has long been plundered. According to our agreement, you get 30% of these jade slips.
Thank you, fellow Taoist. This woman keeping her word so easily only makes me more uneasy.
May I ask how to address you, fellow Taoist?
I am Zhou Yun, a rogue cultivator.
Zhou Yun. Very well, Taoist Zhou. It was a pleasure working with you today. I hope our paths cross again in the future.
She's leaving just like that, so decisively. All the backup plans I prepared didn't even come into play. She is deep and unpredictable. Definitely not someone to be trifled with. Either she doesn't care for this small gain, or she left some mark on me. There doesn't seem to be any mark.
That was close.
Though the secret realm is filled with treasures, it is also full of danger. I have already obtained the spiritual liquid, immortal spring, millennium vermilion fruit, and these jade slips. It is enough to last me a long time. I should quit while I'm ahead and leave.
The Xuantian Hall. Something has happened to the main Xuantian Hall.
Heavens. The legendary Xuantian Mei Hall. It must contain the true core inheritance and supreme treasures of the Xuantian sect.
Hurry! If we go too late, we won't even get a scrap.
The Xuanyuan Mei Hall must hold the greatest opportunities of the entire secret realm. But it is also bound to be where the greatest dangers converge. The elites of the 8 major factions and all sorts of sinister characters will gather here. A bloody struggle is easily foreseeable. If I am to back out, now seems like the best time. Forget it. The fight for the Xuantian Hall is bound to be extremely dangerous. But with a Rui Gourd in hand,
I do not lack resources.
Staying here is too dangerous.
I better leave first.
What?
The Rui Gourd has a mysterious origin. It is my greatest trump card and secret. Yet it is actually reacting to the Xuantian Hall. What is attracting it inside that hall? Or rather, what connection does it have with the ancient Xuantian sect? Though the risk is immense, this involves the secret of the Rui Gourd. It is worth taking the risk.
So be it.
I will go and venture in once more, but I must be extremely careful. If things become untenable, I will withdraw immediately and not be swayed by greed. I'm glad to let others do the work so I can preserve my own strength.
Great perfection of foundation establishment.
One day my cultivation will surpass yours. And I will stand before you once again.
Fellow Taoist Zhou, I trust you have been well. It seems that you, fellow Taoist, ultimately cannot resist the temptation of the Xuantian Hall.
With such a grand event, I merely came to see it for myself. Fellow Taoist Leng, you were looking for me. Is there something wrong with that?
Talking to a smart person like you, fellow Taoist Zhou, saves a lot of trouble. Forcing our way through this 7-colored glaze barrier is a poor strategy. I happen to find a node in the formation that allows us to bypass the front and enter through a side entrance. However, I am not the only one who has discovered this. Yingui of the Yinluo sect, Liu Wenyan of the Beast Control sect, and the rogue cultivator couple, Shen Gang and Zhen Wenxiu. What do you say? Are you willing to cooperate once more?
Leng Weiyue is right.
Entering through the side entrance is indeed our best option right now. These people are all at the late Foundation establishment stage, while I am only at the early stage. Cooperating with them is like bargaining with a tiger.
Fortunately, I have the means to protect myself.
Very well. I am willing to cooperate with you again, fellow Taoist.
The 6 of us must strike simultaneously and attack these nodes with precision. The force and timing must be absolutely perfect. Only then can we briefly open a gap. Everyone, please get ready. Everyone, now that we are inside, let us each seek our own fortune. Farewell.
Farewell, everyone.
Fellow Taoist Zhou,
this hall is fraught with danger. Why don't the three of us travel together? That way we can look out for one another.
Thank you for your kindness, fellow Taoists, but I am used to traveling alone.
I wouldn't want to hold you back.
So, you couldn't hold back after all.
Who is the prey? Who is the hunter?
That remains to be seen.
It's not a tier 2 spiritual artifact, but a tier 3 magic treasure.
No, a top-grade tier 3 magic treasure. There are even elixirs inside the cauldron. This adventure was well worth it.
Just what kind of elixir is this?
I've been waiting for you, you little bastard.
Prepare to die.
Hey, Xuanyuan shield.
Yes. You have them all.
What is the meaning of this? We share no enmity. Why launch this sudden deadly strike?
No enmity, kid. You are tainted with the yin fiend aura of my Yinluo sect, and you killed my men. And you still dare to play dumb. Merely the early Foundation establishment stage.
You dare to be arrogant just because you have a shield? Break.
It indeed has some tricks. Let's see how many strikes you can block.
What?
Top-grade talismans. How could you possibly possess such treasures?
No!
You little beast. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
He forcibly boosted his cultivation to the great perfection of Foundation establishment.
Get lost.
A mere early Foundation establishment cultivator, yet you have so many top-grade spiritual weapons and talismans. You must be hiding a massive secret. Once I capture you
and search your soul, everything will be revealed.
Forcibly boosting his cultivation by burning essence blood won't last long, and the backlash will be severe.
But right now, Silver Helmet indeed possesses the power to crush me.
I can't hesitate any longer.
Talisman treasure.
3 talisman treasures!
No!
How could you possibly have 3 talisman treasures?
Oh!
This...
My master is a golden core elder of the Yinluo sect. He won't let you get away with this.
What a pity.
Silver Helmet's storage bag was burned to ashes.
Indeed.
How could such a precious treasure be easily claimed? Fortunately, the Rui Gourd can contain all things and upgrade their quality.
I wonder if it can absorb this dragon.
Absorb.
It worked.
Ha 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 ha. He really can collect it.
What a treasure.
What a magnificent treasure.
This is the ancestral hall of the Xuantian sect.
That's the one.
Its value likely far surpasses that Tier 3 cauldron. It might even be one of the core treasures of the entire Xuantian Hall.
What a powerful restriction.
The Ruyi Gourd can actually store a cauldron. I wonder if I can take this purple gold gourd through the restriction.
Collector. It worked.
It actually worked.
Could this purple gold gourd be the key to suppressing some terrifying demon?
I've caused a huge disaster.
The restriction is broken. Charge.
The Xuantian sword is unleashed.
Something is strange. This place?
Could this be the Xuantian sect's former secret treasury?
Fellow Taoist Joe, how did you find this place? Demonic energy is raging outside. What on earth is happening?
I don't know either.
While exploring the hole, I noticed an eruption of demonic energy. I intended to draw the Xuantian sword, but accidentally discovered a formation node here
and rushed in.
I see. I've long heard rumors that the Xuantian sect was once the top sect in the Purple Realm, and its demise seemed to be connected to the legendary demon race. Now it seems that might actually be true. A terrifying demon is likely being suppressed within Xuantian Hall.
The demon race. The legendary demons who feed on humans.
Perhaps that purple gold gourd was the treasure suppressing the demon. Now that I've taken
it caused the demonic energy to erupt. Although I caused this, I don't regret it one.
Fairy, how about we set aside our grudges for now? With the demonic energy erupting, none of us will be able to escape. Okay.
This man feels strangely familiar, yet I have never seen him before.
Fairies, it's a misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding.
If a single word of today's events leaks out, no matter if you flee to the 9 heavens or 10 earths, I, Leng Weiyue, as the saintess of the heavenly demon sect, will grind your bones to ashes.
This was an accident caused by the demonic energy. You had better forget it immediately. If I hear even a whisper of this in the outside world, do not blame my sword for being merciless.
Please believe me, fairies. This was entirely an accident.
I had no control over myself either, and I meant absolutely no disrespect.
Once I leave this door, I will keep it very deep in my heart.
And I will never mention it to a third person in this life.
If I break this oath, may I be struck down by light.
Our cultivation paths were almost ruined, yet he got the blessings of the heavenly Tao and broke through to the mid-foundation establishment stage.
Playing the coward and bowing his head is his only correct choice right now.
Who exactly are you?
State your name.
To answer Fairy Ye, I am a rogue cultivator named Zhou Yun.
Zhou Yun.
I have never heard of this name. The demonic energy seems to have weakened. Let's go out and take a look, but be extremely careful.
Nas and Soul old monsters are indeed the top combat power of the major sects. They are ultimate pillars of strength.
Even a creature as powerful as that ancient demon was no match for them.
A nascent soul ancestor must have personally intervened.
The demon seems to have been severely wounded and fled.
It was I who took the purple gold gourd and released that demon.
I must be extremely careful from now on.
The entrance to the secret realm has been forced open. Elders from various sects are coming in to provide backup and investigate.
A divine sense scan. That was close.
Returning to the sect offers protection, but Zhang Yuzhen remains a sword hanging over my head.
And how am I to face Ye Lingshuang?
Farewell.
It has been 8 years since I left Peach Blossom Village. I should take this opportunity to go back and see how my grandson Li Yun is doing.
Speaking of our Peach Blossom Village, our ancestors have truly blessed us with great fortune.
Who would have thought that girl Ya would actually become an immortal?
Indeed. I heard that when Ya returned 2 years ago,
she gave Widow Wang a lot of miraculous elixirs.
Widow Wang looked years younger after taking the...
And it's not just Ya. Even Old Master Qingshan, who was a centenarian, has actually started cultivating as well.
Old Master Qingshan's grandson, Lord Li Yun, is also quite remarkable.
He passed the imperial exams back then and became a high-ranking official in the capital.
More than that, after all these years, Li Yun is nearly 60 now, and he's already the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. Go what? He really did make something of himself. Li Yun is just a mortal. How could he be tainted by demonic qi?
What on earth is going on?
Yes.
Bowa, you don't recognize your grandfather.
Blood.
Grandfather.
Is it really you? I thought my father had come back to life. How did you become so young? Have you really become an immortal?
The immortal path is vast. Grandpa was only lucky enough to cross the threshold, extending my life and retaining my youth. I returned to visit you this time, only to find you shrouded in a sinister aura, which is harming your lifespan and affecting your state of mind.
Thank you, grandfather.
We are grandfather and grandson. There is no need for such formality.
Tell me,
have you come into contact with anyone unusual recently? Or have you been to any strange places? This foul aura is by no means caused by any ordinary illness.
As an official, my grandson interacts with all kinds of people.
If we talk about anyone unusual, he has interacted quite a bit with the National Preceptor over the past 6 months.
In recent years, His Majesty has relied heavily on the National Preceptor, so it is inevitable for us court officials to have dealings with him. The National Preceptor?
The National Preceptor of Yan State should, by right, be a cultivator dispatched by the Spring and Autumn sect. He should be practicing Orthodox Taoism. How could his disciple carry
such an aura? Grandfather, you may not know, but the current National Preceptor
was personally invited by His Majesty 3 years ago. Not dispatched by the Spring and Autumn.
He is said to possess immense magical powers, able to summon wind and rain and refine immortal elixirs, earning the deep trust of His Majesty.
Yan State is the traditional sphere of influence of the Spring and Autumn sect. The position of National Preceptor has always been appointed by our sect. Yet now, it is held by a National Preceptor of unknown origin, whose disciple carries demonic energy. What is the background of this National Preceptor?
What is his Taoist title?
His Taoist title is Xuanming, and he is extremely mysterious. As for his background, no one knows. It's as if he appeared out of thin air. His Majesty hangs on his every word. Now even for major state affairs, he often seeks the counsel of the national preceptor's manor.
神明, demonic energy.
It seems the waters in the capital of Yan State are much deeper than imagined. There must be a massive conspiracy behind this suddenly emerged national preceptor.
Very well.
Keep these safe. In this jade bottle are foundation strengthening pills. They will boost your health and prolong your life. Of the 2 jade slips, one contains a basic health preserving method you can practice on your own. While it won't lead to immortality, it's enough to keep you free from illness and misfortune. The other is a cultivation method. If any descendant of the Li family is fortunate enough to step onto the path of cultivation, they can practice. Keep the spirit stones safe. They might come in handy in the future. Remember, you must never mention what happened today to anyone else, not even your wife. Unfortunately, Li Yun does not possess a spiritual root, nor do I have a second Ruyi Gourd. Otherwise, I would have definitely given my only grandson a helping hand to set him on the path of cultivation.
I understand, grandfather.
Grandfather.
Please take care of yourself.
I know what I'm doing. You just need to focus on being a good prime minister. You don't need to worry about anything else.
I have grown old, just like you used to be. I wonder if we'll ever meet again. Sigh.
With my current cultivation level and divine sense,
I can't even manage a basic refinement, let alone opening the cauldron to check the pills inside. I can only sigh in frustration.
The Xuantian sect is indeed powerful.
Even their discarded sword control techniques are incredibly powerful. All of them are foundation establishment spells, with even a few golden core spells. I forgot where I picked this up, but I consumed many talisman treasures in the secret realm and haven't replenished them, so this can serve as my trump card. This is actually the body refining chapter of the Xuantian True Scripture, the supreme technique of the ancient Xuantian sect. The technique is complete. From the Qi refining stage to the deity transformation stage, it details a path of tempering the body with endless resources, a supreme pathway to unlocking the hidden potential of the human body. If I can cultivate it to the 9th cycle of perfection, his physical body alone could rival a deity transformation powerhouse, tearing the void apart with bare hands, regenerating from a single drop of blood, impervious to all spells. Dual cultivation of body and magic. This is the true path to immortality. Can the Ruyi Gourd help him go even further? This technique is rather sinister and violates the natural order, but against the wicked and heretics, it is the ultimate tool for gathering intelligence. Having gained a basic mastery of the soul-searching technique, it is time to infiltrate the National Master's manor. Normally, even if there were trouble with the state's affairs, I wouldn't have meddled, but daring to lay a hand on my only grandson, they have crossed my bottom line. No matter what, this hidden threat must be completely eliminated. That reclusive National Master Xuanming is surprisingly only at the peak of Qi refining. Only at the peak of Qi refining, yet he dares to usurp the position of National Master, bewitch the Emperor, and interfere in state affairs. Where is the Trinqiu sect disciple who was originally stationed here? Was he transferred? Or did he meet with an accident? The disciple stationed in the Yan Kingdom definitely wasn't weak, likely at the Foundation establishment stage. But the strange thing is, that Foundation establishment disciple has vanished. And the demonic cultivator at the peak of Qi refining has taken the position of National Master instead.
Young boys and girls.
Only demonic and evil cultivators will use young boys and girls for their cultivation. I shall use the soul-searching technique to find out the true origin of this National Master Xuan.
This Xuanmeng is actually a foreign cultivator from the corpse refining sect beyond the eastern lands. To escape his enemies, he snuck into the Chongqiu sect's territory and usurped the position of national master. The original Chongqiu sect disciple stationed here, who was at the peak of qi refining, only to be schemed against, his soul extracted and refined as fuel for cultivating demonic arts.
For the past 3 years, Master Xunduo has used his disciples as lackeys
to gather young boys and girls everywhere to cultivate his evil arts, attempting to reach Foundation establishment using their essence, blood, and souls. He truly deserves to die. He is at the great perfection of qi refining, but I have the ice sword and several other top-grade spiritual tools in hand, and a talisman treasure is my trump card. Even if he has some hidden cards, protecting myself shouldn't be an issue. Tonight is the full moon, the time when yin energy is at its peak. He will surely be in a secret chamber, using his evil arts to refine the children. For the sake of those children, if I don't strike now, then when? This black zombie has reached the great perfection of qi refining. Disciples of the corpse refining sect excel at refining corpses. It seems this grand preceptor Xuanming is indeed a disciple of the corpse refining sect.
His array setups are actually quite sophisticated.
Just how many young boys and girls did he kill?
A late-stage Tier 2 zombie. No wonder he is so fearless.
I can't drag this out. Once he finishes cultivating or starts controlling the zombie, it'll be trouble.
Golden Dragon Talisman Treasure!
No!
No.
Huh?
You evil heretic, harming innocent lives.
Today is the day you die.
Who on earth are you? I know all the Foundation establishment cultivators of the spring and autumn. You are not one of them. Why did you ruin my plans? Damn it.
I am a cultivator at the great perfection of Foundation establishment. If I hadn't been harmed by those old bastards of the Danding sect.
How could I ever tolerate your insolence?
Great perfection of Foundation established. Was the information from the soul search incorrect? Or perhaps Xuanlong hid it too well. He wasn't in qi refining, but was severely injured. A Foundation establishment great perfection cultivator who fell from his realm. His staying here wasn't just to build a foundation, but to heal and restore his strength. How is this possible?
You forced my hand.
D with me.
I will remember you, Brad.
Once I regain my cultivation, you will surely die.
trying to escape with a void-breaking talisman.
A Foundation Establishment Great Demon is indeed tough to deal with.
Had he not been severely injured and unhealed,
and countered by my swift attacks and secret soul needle, the outcome would have been uncertain.
A storage ring. What a treasure.
Children, don't be afraid. The villain has been slain. Quick, leave through the back door and go home.
With the Imperial Preceptor's mansion destroyed, the capital will surely fall into chaos.
The Chunqiu sect will definitely send experts to investigate.
At this moment, any contact with Li Yun could bring him utter disaster. I had better leave the city first.
I'm finally safe for now. The collection of a Foundation Establishment Great Perfection Demonic Cultivator.
I hope it doesn't disappoint me.
Nothing of much value, and I dare not take these demonic pills. Only this bottle of Yunshen pills seems normal. But the quality is only mid-grade. It seems this man spent his entire fortune to heal his wounds and refine that silver fluid. He was truly dirt poor. I wonder what techniques are inside this jade sword, and what treasures are in that jade box. The corpse refining art is the core cultivation method of the corpse refining sect. It can be cultivated up to the golden core stage, but its contents are sinister and malicious. As for this blood sacrifice of myriad spirits, it is the very evil art Xuanming used to harm young boys and girls. How can I not destroy this myriad spirits insect control technique is an auxiliary secret art of the corpse refining sect. It is severely incomplete and of little value. But since it isn't inherently evil, I might as well keep it for now.
With so many seals, Xuanming must have valued it greatly. The contents must be extraordinary,
and he might have even been hunted by the Danding sect because of it.
So ordinary. It's not a cultivation method. These are all pill recipes.
From pills for qi refining to true essence pills and purple mansion pills commonly used in the Foundation establishment stage, to the spirit condensation pills and nascent forming pills coveted by golden core cultivators, and various spirit pills used for nascent soul stage cultivation. There are even several long-lost ancient spirit pills, with detailed records of the recipes, refining techniques, secrets,
and heat control. No wonder. No wonder the Danding sect wanted to hunt him down to the bitter end.
He actually stole their core alchemical scripture. I am sorely lacking in high-tier pill recipes and systematic alchemy knowledge. With this true scripture of the alchemy cauldron, coupled with that top-grade magic treasure cauldron I temporarily cannot use, my future achievements in the path of alchemy will be limitless. However, though Xuanming is dead, the Danding sect's kill order has not been lifted. With this treasure in my possession, if it is leaked, it will bring about utter catastrophe. Zhang Yuzhen remains a threat. I cannot return to the Chunqiu sect for now. The most dangerous place is often the safest. It may well become my sanctuary. This requires long-term planning. For now, the priority is to increase my strength. The 9-turn body refining technique I put in yesterday. I wonder how it has changed. What a magnificent 9-turn golden body technique! The Rui Gourd is truly heaven-defying. Years of bitter cultivation have finally borne fruit. At late Foundation establishment, and my 9-turn golden body technique has reached the 3rd turn. My physical strength now rivals a high-grade spirit weapon. However, my pills are completely depleted, and my spirit stones are nearly gone. Only a shallow puddle is left at the bottom of the spirit spring. To break through to the 4th turn of the 9-turn golden body technique, I need to collect 2 types of heaven and earth baleful qi, one yin and one yang. They must converge, like the merging of dragon and tiger. Only then can the body further transform to condense the 4-turn golden body. The 4th turn golden body is comparable to the early golden core stage. Even with only a Foundation establishment cultivation, I would have the confidence to face a golden core master. The Danding sect has a thriving path of alchemy and abundant resources. They are the most likely to possess these 2 types of baleful qi. It is time for me to emerge from seclusion. Within their sphere of influence, I shall search for new cultivation resources.
It truly lives up to its reputation as a sanctuary for rogue cultivators. This immortal city under Master Zixia is truly magnificent.
Greetings, Senior. Are you looking to rent a cave dwelling? This junior is surnamed Chuyi, the steward here. May I ask what you require, Senior?
Greetings, Steward Ken. I am Zhou Yun, a mere rogue cultivator. Having just arrived in this esteemed land, I indeed wish to rent a quieter cave dwelling for cultivation and to study the art of alchemy.
So you are Alchemist Zhou. Forgive my lack of respect. Our Xixia Immortal City is the perfect place for alchemists to settle down. Not only do we have earth-fire chambers for rent in the city, but many cave dwellings also feature high-quality earth vein fire at very affordable prices. Alchemist Zhou, look here. This grade A cave dwelling in the southern district has the densest spiritual energy. It's close to the city lord's mansion and extremely safe. It costs 800 low-grade spirit stones per year. The grade C one in the western district has slightly weaker spiritual energy but is very secluded and comes with a small herb garden. It's 500 spirit stones per year. And then there is the northern district.
Shopkeeper Cure, what about this grade D number 7 cave dwelling?
What is the price? Alchemist Zhou, you have a sharp eye. Although grade D No 7 is a bit remote, and the spiritual energy is ordinary, its earth-fire vent is extremely stable. Furthermore, the price is very affordable, only 280 low-grade spirit stones a year. If you lease it long-term, the price can be negotiated further.
Well, as a newcomer, I'll choose this place. Let's rent it for a year first.
Alchemist Zhou, this is the token to control the cave dwellings array. With this, you can enter and exit freely. The cave is fully equipped with basic amenities. Any damage must be compensated at cost. By the way, since you have just arrived, do you know the important trading venues in the city?
I was just about to ask you, Manager Qin.
The largest trading venue in the city is the Zixia Pavilion in the center, run by the city lord's mansion, which has the most complete variety of goods. However, it is also the most expensive and requires proof of identity. Next is Baibao Street in the East Market. It's a mixed bag, but you can occasionally find good bargains. Lastly, the Rogue Cultivator Plaza in the West Market is filled with street stalls. If you, Master Alchemist, need to sell pills or buy herbs, you can head to Danding Lane in the south of the city. That is where alchemists gather. However, Danxiang Pavilion, run by the Danding sect, is the most powerful, but they drive prices down. The shops co-owned by rogue alchemists might suit you better.
Thank you for the guidance, Manager Qin.
It has saved me a lot of trouble.
You are too polite, Alchemist Zhou. If you ever need to purchase a better cave dwelling or have other needs, please feel free to look for me.
Though it is simple and the spiritual energy is thin, at least I finally have a stable place to settle down. The earth fire is stable, perfect for masking my alchemy success rate.
I have few spirit stones left. The priority is to sell off unused materials
to raise some capital, and then purchase a large amount of low-grade spiritual herbs so I can start practicing the alchemy from the Danding scripture.
Tomorrow, I'll visit Zixia Pavilion, Baibao Street, and Danding Lane. Also, my combat methods are still too limited. I need a stronger trump card. Top-grade talismans are easy. I just need to buy some tier 2 low-grade talismans and put them in the Ruyi Gourd to upgrade them into tier 2 top-grade talismans. But talisman treasures are hard to come by. I have a large amount of materials to sell.
What items do you wish to sell, sir? By our rules, items of unknown origin will have their prices cut by 30%. All your materials are valued at 8,000 low-grade spirit stones, sir. If you have no objections, we can proceed with the trade.
Agreed.
I will put all these spirit stones into the Ruyi Gourd and wait. Tomorrow, they will become 8,000 mid-grade spirit stones.
8,000 mid-grade spirit stones. That's 800,000 low-grade spirit stones.
That is comparable to the wealth of a golden core master. With these resources, I won't have to worry about supplies for a while. 10 Tier 2, low-grade explosive flame talisman. Give me 30 of these defensive talismans, and 20 of those divine movement talismans over there. Buying them in batches from different shops will prevent drawing the attention of anyone with ulterior motives. That costs 300 mid-grade spirit stone. In total, I bought 300 aura-concealing talismans of various kinds.
That should be enough.
A talisman treasure.
Shopkeeper, how much for this?
This is a Tier 3 low-grade Blazing Sunblade Talisman treasure. It's the ultimate treasure of our shop. If you want it, you can have it for 300 mid-grade spirit stones. Consider it a gesture of friendship.
Shopkeeper, do you take me for a fool? While it is a talisman treasure, its spiritual power is almost completely depleted. It will be completely ruined after one more use at most. If you sincerely want to sell it, 30 mid-grade spirit stones.
30 mid-grade spirit stones? Impossible! It's worth at least 200 mid-grade spirit stones.
40 mid-grade spirit stones. Final offer.
50. I can't go any lower than that.
50 mid-grade spirit stones for a single golden core level attack. For someone like me who desperately needs a trump card, it's a steal. It might be useless to others, but to me, with my Gourd, this Blazing Sunblade Talisman treasure is an absolute treasure. Boss, what is this stone egg?
Ah, fellow Taoist, you have an excellent eye. This is a family heirloom supposedly brought back from an ancient ruin. It's the egg of an ancient exotic insect.
If you want it, fellow Taoist, you can have it for just 100 mid-grade spirit stones.
An ancient exotic insect? Bear. This is clearly just a peculiar stone without a single trace of spiritual energy. 1 mid-grade spirit stone. I'll buy it as a decoration.
1. Impossible.
This is an ancient treasure. It's worth at least 50 mid-grade spirit stones.
Gee, sigh. You got yourself a bargain.
Look at that kid spending spirit stones like water in the talisman and herb shops, and he's only in the early foundation establishment stage. He's certainly riding high.
Especially spending 50 mid-grade spirit stones on a useless talisman. That was incredibly stupid.
3 reckless fools seeking their own death.
Damn it, this kid's cave-dwelling array is quite something. It completely blocks our detection.
Boss, what do we do?
Wait.
He has to come out and leave the city eventually. Keep a close eye on this place.
I wonder if putting this stone egg into the Gourd will upgrade it. It was only 10 mid-grade spirit stones anyway, so it's no great loss.
My alchemy skills are not high. In fact, they're quite rusty. But after all, I learned from Master Yan.
So I do have the basic knowledge.
Moreover, I possess a supreme treasure like the true scripture of the alchemy cauldron.
I have plenty of confidence and time to hone this skill. Every failure deepens my understanding of heat control and the fusion of medicinal properties.
Excellent. Not only has the Flameblade Goop been fully restored, its quality has leaped to 3rd tier high grade, and the power contained within is fully intact, allowing it to be activated 3 times. Each strike is enough to severely wound or even kill an early stage golden core cultivator.
With this talisman treasure in hand, I can stand a chance even against an early stage golden core cultivator. The basic universal insect control technique I originally obtained from the state preceptor of Xuanming has been perfected by the Gourd, upgrading it into an incredibly profound
and supreme scripture that leads straight to the pinnacle of the insect path.
It not only covers the breeding and control of various exotic insects and their combined attack formations, but also provides detailed charts and descriptions of many ancient exotic insects. The golden wind cicada is actually an ancient exotic insect ranked 32nd on the sevenfold register. In its mature form, the chirp of the golden wind cicada can directly strike a cultivator's soul, making it impossible to guard against it. The vibration of its wings can whip up a toxic golden gale that corrodes bones and dissolves souls. It flies as fast as lightning, easily piercing through protective spiritual shields and even the barriers of magic treasures. Though external tools are helpful, one's own Tao is the ultimate foundation. Although it is only a low-grade tea gathering pill, it marks my official entry into the ranks of a Tier 1 alchemist.
"3 years.
I have finally refined a batch of Tier 1 high-grade Huyuan pills.
A supreme-grade pill. I've succeeded. My Tier 1 alchemy has reached its peak. Next, I will attempt to refine Tier 2 spirit pills.
Let's start with a common pill used by Foundation Establishment cultivators, the Tier 2 low-grade Ningjin pill.
Three Ninja pills completed, all of mid-grade quality.
After 10 years of hard work and consuming countless spiritual herbs, I have finally crossed the threshold of a Tier 2 alchemist.
Over these 10 years, the third turn of the 9-turn golden body technique has also reached mastery. The golden wind cicada's life force grows stronger. It is close to hatching.
It is time to break through to the peak of Foundation establishment. I have finally reached this stage. Peak Foundation establishment is complete. Next will be the Tao of the Golden Core.
Shen Qingzi, have you broken through to the Golden Core stage yet?
The 3 rogue cultivators had long lost their patience. After waiting for several years, they left in frustration.
Could these neighbors have sensed my breakthrough? And that's why they're waiting outside.
Congratulations on exiting your seclusion, fellow Taoist. Your cultivation has greatly improved. I am Zhang Peng, and this is my wife, Wan Xiaoqian. We live in the cave dwelling to your right, fellow Taoist. And this is Master Lin Shan from the cave dwelling on your left. He is a renowned talisman master in Sword Immortal City.
I am Zhou Yun, a rogue cultivator. Indeed, I only moved here recently. I usually keep a low profile, busy with cultivation and studying basic alchemy, so I haven't visited my neighbors. Please forgive my lack of manners. This minor breakthrough is nothing to boast of. Thank you 3 fellow Taoists for your concern.
Fellow Taoist Zhou is an alchemist. Forgive my lack of respect. For us rogue cultivators, it is a blessing to know an alchemist.
No need to be so formal, fellow Taoist Zhou. We are all neighbors. We should look out for one another. Since you've just broken through, please don't hesitate to ask if you need any help.
Oh, fellow Taoist Zhou is an alchemist as well. I wonder, what rank are you?
I wouldn't dare boast.
I've only figured things out on my own. I can barely refine some rank 2 low-grade pills.
My success rate is also quite low. I am truly ashamed.
A ranked Swai low-grade alchemist.
You are indeed worth befriending. Fellow Taoist Zhou, you've been in seclusion, so you might not know that next month, Xixia Pavilion will hold a grand auction.
Oh? An auction at Xixia Pavilion? I've just arrived here, so I really had no idea. There must be many good items.
More than just good. I heard the grand finale item is a condensation pill. The news has spread like wildfire. Many late Foundation establishment cultivators, and even heads of small clans are gearing up, ready to spend their entire fortunes just to fight for it.
The Golden Core pill.
With it, one can form their golden core. A golden core pill is indeed enough to stir up a storm.
Aside from the golden core pill, each Zixia auction features many rare treasures seldom seen on ordinary days, ranging from cultivation techniques and dharma treasures to spiritual materials and exotic items. If Taoist Joe is interested, you should go check it out. Even if you can't afford the golden core pill, you might find something useful.
Thank you for the information, Master Lin. I would indeed like to go and broaden my horizons at such a grand event.
Taoist Joe, if I may make a bold request, would you be willing to help us? Refine a batch of purple cloud pills. This is a tier 2 mid-grade pill that can enhance the cultivation of late-stage foundation establishment cultivators like us. We have prepared 3 sets of herbs. We know the rules. No matter the success rate, we only ask for 1 batch, and there will be additional rewards.
Taoist Zhang, Taoist Wan. It is not that I want to decline. It is just that I have recently broken through, and my realm is not yet fully stabilized. Moreover, my alchemy skills are shallow, and my success rate is low. I fear I might waste the spirit herbs you two worked so hard to collect. It would be better to wait until my cultivation stabilizes. If you two still trust me, then
we can discuss the refining then.
No matter, no matter. We were being presumptuous.
We shall wait until it is convenient for you, Taoist Joe.
I must find a way to get the golden core pill. But the golden core pill is extremely precious and will surely attract countless bidders, including disciples from major factions like the Spring-Autumn sect. My best hope is to acquire the medicinal herbs for the golden core pill and then find a way to refine the main pill myself. The pure young golden vine, soul anchoring flower, and profound sound grass are all extremely rare. I need to find a way to track down the main ingredients on this formula. I would like to purchase pure young golden vine, soul anchoring flower, and xuanyin grass.
You certainly aim high, fellow Taoist. These 3 spirit herbs are the main ingredients for refining the golden core pill. None of them are ordinary items. Our pavilion currently has no stock. Even if we did, each one would cost over 10,000 spirit stones.
And they usually only appear at auctions.
Thank you.
Take a look. Have a look, everyone.
This unique yin-cold aura and form looks exactly like the Xunyin grass described in the scripture of the pill code. It's just that its age seems to be less than 100 years. Vendor, how much for this yin spirit grass?
Kid, if you don't know what you're talking about, shut your mouth. This isn't yin nether grass, it's xuanyin grass. This old woman risked her life to bring this back from a yin-wind desolate land. 3,000 low-grade spirit stones, fixed price.
It really is xuanyin grass. Although it's still young, the Rui gourd is perfect for aging herbs.
Xuanyin grass, vendor. You can't fool me.
I've read in ancient records that xuanyin grass must be at least 300 years old to be used in medicine. With a deep blue body and golden veins. The color of yours is off, and the veins are only silvery white. It's a few decades old at most, and its medicinal potency is far too weak. How dare you call this xuanyin grass? At best, it's just a mutated yin condensation grass. I'll give you 500 spirit stones for it.
Ignorant kid. Even if it's young, it's still a genuine xuanyin grass. 2,000 spirit stones, 800, 1,500.
1,000. That's my absolute limit, or you can keep it for yourself.
Fine, fine. This old woman will... I just opened shop today, so you're getting a bargain. Take it for 1,000 spirit stones.
For others, this would be difficult. But with my Rui gourd, upgrading this xuanyin grass to a 300-year maturity is not a big problem. With it, I now have one of the 3 main ingredients for the golden core pill. As for the pure young golden vine and the soul calming flower, I can only pin my hopes on the Zixia auction. I can clearly feel it. The tiny creature inside the egg is gathering its final strength.
Incredible.
Just newly born, yet the sound of its chirp can actually shake the soul of a peak foundation establishment cultivator.
Good. According to the secret manual of myriad insect spirits, when a golden wind cicada is born, it already has the strength of a tier 2 low-grade beast. For an early foundation establishment cultivator, its solar attacks and eerie speed are enough to threaten mid-stage.
Or even late-stage foundation establishment cultivators.
I only need to feed it spiritual power and let it absorb golden wind baleful chi.
For it to grow continuously, its potential is limitless.
I'll call you Xiao Jin from now on.
It is said that its discarded birth shell is also a rare and precious material.
They've all arrived.
Yeling Shuang has already reached the peak of foundation establishment.
Second senior brother has also successfully established his foundation.
Welcome, fellow cultivators. I am Zhao Kun, honored to host this auction. The rules are simple. The highest bidder wins. If anyone dares to cause trouble, do not blame our Zixia Pavilion for being merciless. The auction officially begins. Top grade spiritual weapon, the Fei Hong Sword. Starting bid is 5,000, minimum increment of 100. Begin. Sold.
Sold.
Open to trade. That is Su Qingling. Sold. Quiet down, fellow Taoists. The next auction item is the first highlight of this auction. One of the 3 main ingredients for the golden core pill, a 300-year-old pure young golden vine. Starting bid is 8,000, increments no less than 500. The bidding starts now.
13,000 spirit stone.
15,000.
Good. 13,000. Any higher bids?
23.
Huh?
21,000 spirit stones. Fellow Taoist, I, Deng Yalim, urgently need this item. I hope you will show me some respect and yield. I, Deng, will owe you a favor.
It's Master Deng, the premier tier tray alchemist of Zixia Immortal City.
20 I thought!
35,000 spirit stones.
Good. Very good, fellow Taoist. You indeed possess deep pockets. I withdraw. 35,000 once! Twice! 3 times! Sold! Congratulations to this fellow Taoist.
I successfully won it, though the cost was high, and I offended a local powerhouse. It is all for the golden core pill.
It is all worth it.
Senior sister, the competition for the golden core pill is too fierce. I'm afraid the spirit stones we prepared won't be enough.
It's fine. The sect support this time is limited anyway, so our chances were slim to begin with. Our main target is the Zixia Spirit Pill. Although it is not as good as the Golden Core Pill, it can still increase the chance of core formation by 20%. It is crucial for me.
I just hope the competition won't be as fierce.
Obtained from an ancient ruin. This item is incredibly hard. Even true fire and flying swords cannot damage it in the slightest, but its function remains unknown. The starting bid is 3,000, with increments no less than 500.
3,000.
3,500 spirit stones.
5,000 spirit stones.
5,500 spirit stones.
10,000 spirit stones.
This saintess of the heavenly demon sect really holds a grudge. It's been 20 years, yet she still hasn't formed her core. Or could she be hiding her cultivation? If she is indeed a golden core master, given how petty she is definitely someone not to be trifled with.
What exactly is this grand finale treasure?
Shh. Quiet. Look.
Silence, everyone. Next is the grand finale of this auction. Please bring out our first grand finale treasure. This talisman treasure was painstakingly refined by a great master. Once activated, it transforms into a void-piercing arrow that ignores ordinary defenses, possessing peerless power. For an early-stage golden core cultivator without a powerful defensive treasure, they will be either dead or heavily wounded under this strike. The starting bid is 10,000 spirit stones, with minimum increments of 1,000. Let the bidding begin.
23 25 50换
Our second grand finale treasure, the Ziksha Spirit Peel, a tier 3 low-grade elixir, exclusively refined by the City Lord, Master Zisha. This peel can consolidate one's foundation, greatly nourish the embryonic golden core, and grant a foundation establishment peak cultivator an extra 20% chance to form a core. There are 3 pills in total, to be auctioned separately. The starting bid for the first pill is 10,000 spirit stones.
23
28打钱33 60亿
60,000 spirit stones going twice. 60,000 spirit stones going thrice. Sold! Congratulations to this fellow Taoist from the Spring and Autumn sect. Next is the last Zixia spirit pill.
80,000 spirit stone.
The Golden Core Formation Pill. Its effects need no introduction. A single step to ascension.
The Golden Core path lies right before your eyes.
The starting bid is 50,000 low-grade spirit stones, with a minimum increment of 5,000. Bidding starts now. 100톤! 100톤! 100톤!
Fighting for this pill in plain sight will only bring disaster. Since I have the recipe and the main herb, refining it myself is the best pass.
20斗
Sold. Bid 2
This.
Everyone, this concludes our auction. Thank you all for coming.
We'll snatch it from them in a bit.
Possessing a treasure makes one a target.
夜灵爽人周桃要问 the purple mist spirit pill. It's only natural they'd be targeted.
Without her,
I would never have been able to embark on the path of cultivation.
I cannot ignore this debt of karma.
Let's go.
Look at you. So you do have some skill.
Brother, stop playing around.
As expected of top disciples from the Spring and Autumn sect. Too bad your lives end here today. I'll gladly take this high-grade spiritual flying sword and the purple mist spirit pill.
Senior sister.
I'll deal with this nuisance first.
Who's there?
Who goes there?
Who are you? Why do you interfere in our business? We are the 3 Black Fiends. Show us some respect and back off. You're courting death.
A top-grade spiritual artifact.
Thank you, Senior, for saving our lives.
Thank you for saving us, Senior.
No need for formalities.
This is no place to linger. The battle just now caused quite a stir. You two should tend to your wounds quickly, then return to the Spring and Autumn sect immediately.
Do not delay.
Yes, I will follow your teaching, Senior.
Wait. Are you Grandpa 请善?
This girl's intuition is surprisingly sharp.
Little girl, you have the wrong person.
Really? Isn't he? But that feeling
is so familiar. Tang Yao, don't talk nonsense. This senior's cultivation is profound. How could he be Li Qingshan? Li Qingshan has been missing for over 20 years. I'm afraid his lifespan has run out and he has perished. Let's tend to our wounds quickly, then return to the sect immediately.
Little girl, take care.
This is a Tier 4 talisman. This is an ancient teleportation talisman.
Although I don't know how far it can teleport me, it is said that a Tier 4 teleportation talisman can cover at least 1,000 li, or even several thousand. If I encounter an irresistible enemy, this ancient teleportation talisman will be my life-saving trump card. It was originally 300 years old, but now it has actually become 600 years old.
It should significantly enhance the effects of the golden core pill,
the decades-old xuanyi grass I obtained earlier. After being put into the Rui Gourd, it has also become 300 years old. Now, all I'm missing is the soul-stabilizing flower, 4 pill veins,
a supreme Xixia elixir.
According to the scripture of the Pill Cauldron, the medicinal efficacy of this supreme Xixia elixir is probably infinitely close to, or even comparable to, a standard golden core pill, which can increase the chance of forming a core by 30 to 40%,
perhaps even higher.
A 40% success rate is still too low. To ensure absolute success, it would be best if I could refine a genuine golden core pill.
Still nothing.
Nothing here.
Nothing.
I've searched all of Xixia City, but I still can't find a soul-stabilizing flower.
Taoist Zhou, pardon the intrusion.
Taoist Zhang, Taoist Wan, please come in.
Taoist Zhou, to tell you the truth, my wife and I have come to discuss a matter with you. A few years ago, while exploring, we happened upon a hidden valley. The yin energy there is extremely heavy, yet strangely it grows spiritual herbs that nourish the soul. At the time, our cultivation was insufficient, so we didn't dare to venture deep. But on the outskirts of the valley, we caught a glimpse of what appeared to be a soul-calming flower. However, it was guarded by a powerful beast, so we had no choice but to retreat. Recently, both of us have made some progress in our cultivation, so we want to explore that valley again. But the journey is dangerous, and the guardian beast is likely at peak foundation establishment, or even the false core stage. We want to invite you to join us, and the treasures we find will be split equally among the 3 of us. What do you think, Taoist Zhou?
Thank you both for the invitation. However, I am currently at a critical stage of my cultivation and must enter seclusion, so I cannot spare the time to go exploring. My apologies. However, that soul-calming flower is indeed quite important to me. Though I cannot go in person, I can cooperate with you in another way. I am an alchemist and not skilled in combat, so even if I went with you, I would only be a bird. If you two can bring back that soul-calming flower for me from this expedition, I will not only buy it at market price, but I will also refine a batch of second-tier spiritual pills for you for free, with herbs to be self-provided. If you have any pill refining needs in the future, I can prioritize refining for you, charging only a small fee.
Are you serious, Taoist Zhou?
Absolutely. You two may seal the contract.
Very well. In that case, my wife and I will make this trip for you, Taoist Zhou.
We will make preparations and set out in 3 days.
Hopefully, we will bring back good news. Second grade mid-tier spirit peel, Biyuan peel. 3 peels form.
Low grade quality.
My alchemy has officially entered the realm of second grade mid-tier.
Taoist Zhou, fortunately, we did not fail you.
Taoist Zhang.
Thank you for your hard work. Wonderful.
It is indeed a betrothal flower, at least 300 years old and of excellent quality. Thank you, fellow Taoists.
Thank you both for your hard work on this trip.
Taoist Zhou, you may not know this. The guardian beast was a ghost leopard about to break through to rank 3. It is extremely troublesome and specializes in soul attacks.
My wife and I almost didn't make it back.
Since you two kept your promise, I will not go back on my word either. The batch of pills I promised to refine for you. We can begin at any time. As for this betrothal flower, I am willing to purchase it at the market price of 20,000 low-grade spirit stones.
Alchemist Zhou, there is no need. Just you helping us refine the pill. It's already something we are deeply grateful for.
Fellow Taoists, there is no need to be so polite. Please accept it.
Then we shall thank you, Alchemist Zhou. I have the herbs for the Peiyuan pill here. I hope Alchemist Zhou can help me refine a batch.
Alright, I will go back and refine it right away.
To think there are 5 completed pills. Thank you so much. Should we give half to Alchemist Zhou?
We should stick to our agreement. I, Zhou, do not wish to be someone who breaks his word.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Then we won't disturb you any further, Alchemist Zhou.
The 3 main herbs.
Pure young golden vine, xuanyin grass, and betrothal flower.
Finally, all the ingredients are gathered.
But the golden core pill is a tier 3 spiritual pill.
Its refining difficulty is extremely high, far beyond that of tier 2 pills.
Even with the finest ingredients.
Without sufficient alchemical mastery and peak condition,
the failure rate is still staggering. I still need to hone my skills.
Tier 2 high-grade spirit jade liquid pill.
2 pills formed. Low-grade quality.
By this time, I have reached the age of 130 and finally became a tier 2 high-grade alchemist. It's time to attempt tier 3 pills.
To refine the golden core pill, I must first successfully refine a tier 3 low-grade pill. To familiarize myself completely with the process of refining tier 3 pills,
out of 10 sets of ingredients, 1 batch succeeded.
2 pills formed.
But this proves I've already touched the threshold of a tier 3 alchemist. I adjusted my state for 3 days, restoring my vital energy to perfection. This top-grade spiritual furnace, enhanced by the Gourd, is strong enough to withstand the spiritual energy impact of refining the golden core pill.
The 3 main ingredients are enough for 3 attempts. I must succeed within these 3 tries.
The 3rd attempt.
And the last one. The pill is formed.
I finally succeeded. A golden core pill is formed. 130 years of bitter cultivation. And finally, the dawn of the golden core is in sight.
1 golden core peel plus a top-grade purple mist spirit peel will give me a success rate of over 80%. It's time to attempt to break through to the golden core stage. Once upgraded by the Gourd, they will become 4 golden core peels.
I wonder what grade of golden core I can condense.
I haven't been out in a long time. It's time to go outside and check on the situation.
What has happened? Fellow Taoist Zhou, have you emerged from seclusion?
Fellow Taoist Zhang, Fellow Taoist 1, Master Lin. I noticed the atmosphere in the city seems a bit off. Has something happened?
During your seclusion, fellow Taoist Zhou, major events have occurred in the outside world. The Northern Yuan Demon clan has marched south, triggering a beast tide. Hanhai Immortal City fell the day before yesterday, with heavy casualties among the cultivators.
What? Hanhai Immortal City has fallen.
Indeed, the 8 top powers of the Eastern Wasteland have jointly issued a conscription order to establish a defensive line and resist the demon race together. Since our Sixia Immortal City is located in the north, we are also within this defense line.
Traces of small-scale beast tides have already appeared outside the city today. Although the city's defensive array and patrols repelled them, it has still caused widespread panic. Many low-level and role cultivators have already fled south with their families. Fellow Taoist Zhou, it's best not to leave the city rashly for now, as it's very dangerous out there with demon beasts running rampant. Besides, I heard that to bolster the city's defenses, the city lord's mansion is likely to start forcibly conscripting the foundation establishment cultivators in the city soon, to either join the patrols or be dispatched to guard perilous areas and slay demon beasts.
Forced conscription.
I am currently breaking through to the golden core stage. At this critical juncture, I absolutely cannot be disturbed.
Thank you for the information. I shall take my leave now. All right then. What was bound to come has finally come.
By order of the City Lord's Mansion, the demon race has invaded, and the Immortal City must defend together. All cultivators in the city are hereby conscripted to follow me immediately to the City Lord's Mansion to report and await assignments.
Greetings, Elder.
I, Zhou Yun, am not unwilling to serve the Vice Magistrate. It is just that I am merely an alchemist. I usually focus solely on refining pills, and when it comes to combat and fighting, I am truly inept. I fear that on the battlefield, not only would I be of no help, but I would also drag down my fellow Taoists.
An alchemist.
Precisely.
Please accept this small token of my appreciation. I hope the Elder can accommodate me.
Sending an esteemed alchemist to fight on the front lines would indeed be a waste of talent. However, given the current war, the City Lord's Mansion has a massive demand for pills.
I understand. Although I am not skilled in combat, I do have some expertise in the art of alchemy. I am willing to refine pills for the City Lord's Mansion to contribute my modest efforts.
What do you think?
Alchemist Zhou, you are most reasonable. Excellent. Then it is settled. At the beginning of every month, someone will deliver the ingredients to your abode. Rest assured and refine pills in the city to support the defense line, fellow Taoist. As for the conscription, I will remove your name.
Thank you, Elder.
The crisis is temporarily averted, but the situation outside is worsening. I must hurry. In just one night, I have refined 4 golden core formation pills. When the time comes, I will break through to the golden core stage.
With these 4 supreme Jijin pills, I will easily break through to the golden core stage.
And I might even condense a golden core of the 7th rank or higher.
Elder?
I have recently had a sudden epiphany. I need to enter secluded cultivation to break through my bottleneck. It will take a few months to a year. Regarding the pills during this period, may I make up for the quota after I exit my seclusion? These spirit stones are a token of my apology. I hope you can make things convenient, Elder.
Since Alchemist Zhou is entering seclusion for a breakthrough, it is of utmost importance. Naturally, cultivation comes first. The matter of the pills can wait. It won't be too late for fellow Taoists to deliver them after emerging from seclusion. I wish you success in advance, fellow Taoists.
Everything is ready. Today, I will attempt to form my golden core.
Perfected Xisha, open the city's grand array, and this seat might spare your life. How about becoming my concubine?
In your dreams.
I was heavily injured in a sneak attack by this tiger-headed demon. The 4 great demon cultivators are too strong, and the rogue golden core cultivators in the city are no match for them. The distress talisman has been sent. Why hasn't anyone from the Chunqiu sect and the Danding sect arrived? Have they decided to abandon Sword Immortal City?
Obstinate fool.
You court death.
Oh! Oh!
The grand array is breaking.
Run for your lives.
Run for your lives!
Is heaven truly bent on destroying our Sword Immortal city?
Prepare to break through the siege. Let whoever can escape, escape.
Someone is forming their golden core.
What a massive commotion. Another golden core cultivator has risen in the human race. Judging by the scale of this spiritual energy convergence, their grade must be high.
I choose to form a stronger golden core. The final step.
Contents for me.
A refined golden core.
1 in 10,000. But this is the limit for other cultivators. It is not my limit. A9 Revolution Golden Core. Breakthrough.
A9 Revolution Golden Core, finally formed, starting cultivation at 100 years old. 30 years on this long, immortal path. Today, a golden core enters my belly. Henceforth, my fate is mine, not heaven's. The golden core grants 500 years of life, and the longevity cultivation adds another 460-year cycles.
740 years of lifespan.
Yet, at 130, I still look like a youth. Now, I'm afraid even if Yi Lingshuang, Leng Meiyue, and Zhou Taoyao were standing right before me, they wouldn't recognize me anymore.
Such a powerful celestial phenomena. Could a legendary 9-turn golden core have been formed?
How is this possible?
Such a terrifying heavenly phenomenon. It must be at least an 8-turn golden core, or even a 9-turn golden core. The humans have actually produced a monster who can condense a 9-turn golden core.
Breach this city at all costs! We must not let him stabilize his cultivation base! The formation array can't hold on any longer.
A nascent soul sword cultivator.
No.
A human nascent soul cultivator. How dare you interfere in our battle? You are violating the agreement!
Flee! Run! The human nascent soul powerhouse has intervened.
Ancestors, save me!
One strike. Just one strike.
Is this the power of a nascent soul powerhouse?
Junior Zisha respectfully welcomes Patriarch 1 Sword Immortal. Thank you, Patriarch, for saving our lives.
Rise. Save the formalities. I was just passing by, smelled the aroma of wine, and sensed the surging demonic qi, so I decided to slay a few blind demons, to stretch my bones a little.
The phenomenon from that core formation just now, was it indeed a 9-turn golden core? To think such a genius could emerge from this remote land. Little girl, lead me to have a look.
Yes, Patriarch. Please follow me.
Wonderful. Such a pure and condensed golden core aura. Its foundation is astonishingly solid. It is indeed a 9-turn golden core without a doubt. The little fellow has great luck, and his latent potential is even more extraordinary.
A grand cultivator in the late nascent soul stage, and a sword cultivator that.
This senior wishes to see me.
Is this a blessing or a curse? With his power, if he truly harbored ill intent, there would be no need to wait, since he treats me with respect.
I must not lose my manners either.
Fellow Taoist. This is the Supreme Elder of the 5 Elements sect, Senior 1 Sword Immortal.
A bone age of barely 130, yet you managed to condense a 9-turn golden core. Such an immense foundation and pure spiritual power are things I have rarely seen in my life. Young man, what is your name?
Which sect do you belong to?
Junior Zhou greets Senior Wine Sword Immortal. Thank you for your assistance just now, See. I have no master. I only managed to form my golden core by chance, thanks to the legacy left by a predecessor.
A rogue cultivator.
By chance inheriting a predecessor's legacy, indeed.
For a legacy to cultivate a 9-turn golden core like you, it must be extraordinary. However, the path of a rogue cultivator is fraught with hardships, especially in this chaotic era of the demon invasion. Every step is a struggle. Young man, I find you quite to my liking.
Your talent and character are both top-notch. Would you be willing to join my 5 Elements sect?
You would hold the title of a guest elder.
A guest elder.
Rest assured, it will not restrict your freedom. Guest elders do not need to stay at the sect year-round, and are free to go as they please. You only need to complete a set number of tasks assigned by the sect each year, or step in to resolve some troubles. In return, the sect will provide you with protection, cultivation resources, and the authority to browse the sect's ancient archives. What do you say?
I am honored by your favor, Senior. This junior is deeply grateful. I am willing to join the 5 Elements sect and serve as a guest elder. I will surely fulfill my duties.
How sure.
This is the 5 Elements token, the guest elder token of our sect. With this token, you can freely enter and exit most areas of the sect, and it also serves as proof of your identity. As for the sect's specific rules and benefits, once you arrive, an elder will naturally inform you. I must rush to the northern front. The old monsters there are acting up again, so I don't have time to escort you. Just head to the 5 Elements sect's mountain gate to report on your own.
Where is it?
It's in the 5 Elements mountains of the Central Plains. You can easily find it by asking around. Kid, cultivate diligent. Don't waste your 9-turn golden core. I will be waiting for you at the 5 Elements sect.
The news of the birth of the 9-turn golden core will likely spread quickly. If I stay here, I will inevitably become the center of attention, and it might even bring unnecessary trouble with my current cultivation. Even if I face another conflict, I have the power to protect myself, even if I'm outmatched. However, once my strength improves a bit more.
I must completely eliminate this threat. Shen Qingci, I have already formed the 9-turn golden core. When we meet again, will you regret abandoning Shuang'er and me back then?
From a youth in Peach Blossom Village to a servant at Chungqiu Gate, and now forming the 9-turn golden core and becoming a guest elder of the 5 Elements sect. My journey has been filled with hardships, yet blessed with endless opportunities.
Now that my golden core is formed, my goal lies far beyond this. Above the golden core, there is the nascent soul.
And even soul formation.
The grand Tao of immortality is long and arduous.